Lexington Catholic Knights. Tonight we honor our class of 2025 football Knights. While committing countless hours on and off the field, these student athletes truly embody Lexington Catholic's virtues of mind, spirit, and body. Out to meet the players on the field are head coach Nick Bosch and athletic director David Nurnberg. Our first senior this evening is Alex Adams. Alex's parent, mother, Elizabeth Adams. Her position is athletic trainer. Her college choices, DePaul University, University of Illinois, Chicago, and the University of Iowa. Her desired major is kinesiology and exercise science. School activities and hobbies include diversity club, president, figure skating, hiking and being outdoors. Accomplishments and honors, Central Kentucky Youth Salute, culinary, NASA Hunch 2022. Favorite memory and words of wisdom. Alex's favorite memory is getting to learn under all the trainers and getting to see graduated players come back for games. Alex's words of wisdom are live a life where no moment is left unlived or regretted. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Adams. Our next student athlete is Aiden Blair. Aven's sports have included football and lacrosse. His parents are Myron and Kim Potter Blair. For the Knights, he's played running back, wide receiver, and safety at number 31. His college choices, he plans to play lacrosse in the college he attends. Major, undecided. His school activities have included playing sports, relaxing with friends, making music, working out, and playing video games. Accomplishments and honors, 2023 CLL Lacrosse State Champions, 2023 UK Healthcare Player of the Game, Boys Lacrosse Rookie of the Year, Senior Captain, and 4-year honor roll. His favorite memory and words of wisdom. Favorite memory is the game against Scott County his junior year. And Aven's words of wisdom, when you aren't the starter, work harder than the person in front of you, because when your chance comes, you need to perform. Ladies and gentlemen, Aiden Blair. Our next student athlete is Michael Cashman. Michael's parents are Robert and Melissa Cashman. For the Knights, he's played safety, running back, linebacker, and wide receiver. His college choices are South Carolina, Clemson, and Florida. His desired major is architecture. School activities and hobbies, golfing, fishing, relaxing with friends. His accomplishments and honors, 4-year honor roll, played 4 years of football. His favorite memory and words of wisdom. Michael's favorite memory is his first start against Highlands his junior year. And his words of wisdom are to have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Cashman. Our next athlete, David Dalton. David's parents are Paul and Christy Dalton. His position with the Knights, linebacker, number 56. His college choices, Kentucky, Clemson, and the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. His desired major is finance. School activities, service club. His accomplishments and honors are Beta Club, Kentucky Athletic Association All-State. His favorite memory is the game-winning field goal against Pulaski County. And his favorite quote is, Hard work works when you work hard. Ladies and gentlemen, David Dalton. Our next student athlete, Hunter Doherty. His parents are Melissa Brewer, Eric Brewer, Joey Doherty, and Laura Doherty. For the Knights, he's played on the offensive and defensive lines, number 55. If you'd like to attend either Georgia, University of North Carolina, Kentucky, or Auburn. His major, undecided. Activities, he likes to hunt and fish. The senior words of wisdom, you have to work hard in order to play hard. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Doherty. Our next senior student athlete, Joe Essenbach. His parents are Bill and Ginger Essenbach. He's played linebacker for the Knights. His college choice is the University of Kentucky, where he will major in business. Accomplishments and honors include being the SGA treasurer and also relaxing with friends. His words of wisdom, hydrate, eat, sleep, quoting Coach Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Essenbach. Our next senior student athlete, Nichol Helenm. His parents are Lovey and Wendy Helenm. His position for the Knights is team manager. His college choices include Kentucky, Western Kentucky University, and Missouri. He's undecided on a major. The school activity for Nichol has been service club. Among his accomplishments, Prep Spin once said that Nichol is an unheralded football overachiever. His favorite memory is traveling with the team, and his words of wisdom are, hard work pays off. Ladies and gentlemen, Nichol Helenm. Our next senior student athlete is Jonathan Keller. Parents are Ben and Elisa Keller. For the Knights, he's played receiver and linebacker. Among his college choices, the University of Kentucky, Yale, Princeton, and USC. He's undecided on a major. His hobby is relaxing with friends. As far as accomplishments and honors go, he is all A's and B's over his high school career. And Jonathan's senior words of wisdom, be open to change and listen to your coach's advice. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Keller. Our next senior student athlete, Matthew Kern. His parents are Randy and Caroline Kern. For the Knights, he's played free safety and quarterback. His college choices include Center, Dayton, Case Western, and Mercyhurst, where he hopes to major in mechanical engineering. His favorite activities are fishing and relaxing with friends. As far as accomplishments go, he's been senior captain and also on the 4-year honor roll. His favorite memory is playing with his brother and beating Boyle County. And Matthew's words of wisdom to his teammates are, be coachable and be open to position change. Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Kern. Our next student athlete, senior Max Cook. Max is accompanied by his parents, Anthony and Jill Cook. For the Knights, he's played wide receiver and cornerback. His college choices include the University of Cincinnati, the University of Kentucky, and Western Kentucky University. He's undecided in a major. School activities have included football, band, and exemplar scholars. He's also been a member of the Beta Club. His favorite memory is beating Boyle County sophomore year and when Max scored his touchdown against Pendleton County. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Cook. Our next student athlete, senior Jackson Kryer. Jackson's parents are Stephen and Emily Kryer. For the Knights, he's played wide receiver and defensive back. He's undecided on a college, but plans to play football in college. Presently undecided on a major. Activities at school, playing baseball, and hobbies including hunting and fishing. Accomplishments and honors, 5-time academic All-State, 2-time All-District for football. Jackson's favorite memory is winning district and region his junior year. His words of wisdom are, quote, "Be the one everyone wants to watch, but no one wants to play against." Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Kryer. Our next senior athlete, Connor Lineberry. Connor's parents are Michelle and Jeff Lineberry. For the Knights, he's played wide receiver and defensive back. Among his college choices, the Air Force Academy and Virginia Tech, where he hopes to be an engineering major. Hobbies include playing guitar, spending time with friends and family. He's been a member of the National Honor Society. And his favorite memory is all the victory nights with the kids, and his words of wisdom are enjoy every day. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Lineberry. Our next student athlete, senior John Moses. His parents are Laura and David Moses. For the Knights, he's played linebacker and offensive line. Among his college choices, Georgia, Kentucky, and Vanderbilt. His desired major is business and actuarial science. In terms of school activities, he's also participated in track and field. Among his accomplishments and honors, he made the academic all-state team and the all-district second team. John's favorite memory is winning the region last year. And his words of wisdom are, quote, "Don't expect anything to be easy, but always expect to win." Ladies and gentlemen, John Moses. Our next senior student athlete, Caleb Nelson. His mom is Erica Music, his dad is Braden Nelson, his stepmom Kim, sister Jasmine, and brother Braden. He's played wide receiver for the Knights. He wants to go to the University of Kentucky and major in business. His activities, of course, include playing football at Lexington Catholic. Among his accomplishments and honors, winning 7 state track titles. His favorite memory is beating Scott County junior year. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Nelson. Our next senior student athlete is Aiden Fluger. Aiden's parents are Megan and Aaron Fluger. For the Knights, he's played outside linebacker, wide receiver, and long snapper. His college choices include Kentucky, South Carolina, and Tennessee. He's undecided on a major. He enjoys playing sports, relaxing with friends, and working out. In terms of accomplishments and honors, 4 years on the honor roll and senior captain. Aiden's favorite memory is beating Boyle County sophomore year in the game against Scott County junior year. His words of wisdom are, quote, "Get in the weight room and excuses are lies." Ladies and gentlemen, Aiden Fluger. Our next senior student athlete, Rayon. Parents are mother Amara Rayon, dad Jess Rayon, and brother Gus Rayon. For the Knights, he's played running back and linebacker. He would like to attend the University of Kentucky and major in business. He enjoys relaxing with friends and playing video games. Alex's favorite memory is the Scott County game junior year, and his words of wisdom are, quote, "You only live once, so do what you want." Ladies and gentlemen, Rayon. Our next senior student athlete, Cole Space. Accompanied by his mom, Jackie Space. For the Knights, he's played wide receiver and cornerback. His college choice is the University of Kentucky, where he hopes to major in business and pre-law. He's proud of maintaining a 4.0 GPA his junior year. His favorite memory is beating Boyle County sophomore year. And Cole's words of wisdom are, quote, "No matter how hard it gets, never give up. And always keep on going. Everyone has a purpose." Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Space. Our next student athlete, senior Charlie Spiller. Parents are mother Stacy Spiller and dad Kevin Spiller. For the Knights, he's played kicker and punter. Among his college choices, Belmont, University of Texas at El Paso, Sacred Heart, and he does plan to play golf in college. Not surprisingly, his hobbies and activities include playing golf and also playing basketball with friends along with video games. Among his accomplishments, the 2024 KHSAA Individual Golf State Champion, All-State Champion, and Kentucky Mr. Golf 2024. Charlie's favorite memory is kicking off for the first time in a varsity game and beating Boyle County sophomore year. His words of wisdom are, quote, "Everything will work itself out in the end, and if it hasn't, then it is not the end." Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Spiller. Our next senior student athlete is Venari. His parents are Joe and Gianna Venari and Bonnie Venari and brother Vinny Venari. A Catholic, he's played both football and lacrosse. For the football team, he played nose guard. Among his college choices, Bellarmine, Kentucky, and Xavier, where he hopes to major in physical therapy. He enjoys lacrosse and working out. His accomplishments and honors, the lacrosse state tournaments. Alex's favorite memory is the time I had a fumble recovery for 50 yards against Madison Central, and his quote is, quote, "Perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away." Ladies and gentlemen, Venari. Our next student athlete, senior Finegan Wedding. His parents are Kent and Jody Wedding. For the Knights, he's played both kicker and punter. Among his college choices, Clemson, Kentucky, and Ole Miss. He enjoys fishing and relaxing with friends. An accomplishment, he was first-team academic All-State. Finegan's favorite memory is hitting a 36-yard field goal against West Carter in the playoffs last year. His words of wisdom are, quote, "Work hard in silence and let success make noise." Ladies and gentlemen, Finegan Wedding. Our next senior student athlete is Patrick Giuseppe. He'll be accompanied by his parent, Shorin Giuseppe. For the Knights, he's played linebacker and offensive line. Among his college choices, the University of Kentucky, the University of South Carolina, and Texas Christian University. He's undecided on a major, but he enjoys playing sports, relaxing with friends, playing video games, and working out. In terms of accomplishments, he's made the honor roll all 4 years at Catholic. Patrick's favorite memory is his first varsity tackle against LCA, and his words of wisdom are, quote, "Make the most of your time here and don't take it for granted." Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Giuseppe. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your football senior Knights class of 2025 one more time.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Brooklyn, you don't have to kill it every time. Oops, I just get a little excited for a Clark's honey bun before practice. Gotta refuel for the season, you know?
I'm refueling my Clark's loyalty app. Have you guys downloaded it yet? The deals can't be beat. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return,
Refresh, refuel.
Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you. Same MRI, different prices. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60%. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up?
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Brooklyn, you don't have to kill it every time. Oops, I just get a little excited for a Clark's honey bun before practice. Gotta refuel for the season, you know?
I'm refueling my Clark's loyalty app. Have you guys downloaded it yet? The deals can't be beat. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return,
Refresh, refuel.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lexington Catholic. They take on Erlanger Lloyd Memorial. Lexington Catholic and Lloyd, a big district game tonight, Coach, and Lloyd brings a pretty good team in here.
They bring a pretty good team, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is extremely important for Catholic to win this game. This is the one they have to win. This is like when Kentucky should have won or had to win the South Carolina game. They're going into district play with only, one win, Catholic?
Yep.
And yet that doesn't matter if they win this football game.
If they win the district, they get a couple playoff games at home, I believe, don't they? It's all depending, but they do get the playoffs. And it's Lexington Catholic and Lloyd. Lexington Catholic comes in with Matthew Kern, the quarterback. He's the quarterback and the leading tackler, Coach.
That's amazing. But we've watched him over the years. He's a really good athlete.
And you got Lincoln Tomlinson and Jackson Fan, the linebackers for Lloyd, and they're the young men that make it happen for them defensively.
Yeah, I asked you about that before the game because they're 6-1. And I think a lot of times it depends on the defense, and they're leaders on defense.
Yeah, and also, look at Lloyd. Their entire secondary is good athletes. Elijah Collins, Ty Copeland, Isaiah Sebastian, Elijah Griffin, all those guys back there are really good athletes. So it's going to be hard to throw the ball deep on Lloyd tonight. The Juggernauts come in with a 6-1 record. Lexington Catholic, as Coach mentioned, they got the one win, but look at their schedule, Coach. They opened up with Highlands, a game they were 8-7 going into halftime. Then they played Madison Central. They were up 21-0 and fell 35-21. And Great Crossing, they lost 35-28 by a touchdown. And then they played Boyle County. So Lexington Catholic is the best 1-6 team in the state.
They've been tested and retested over and over.
Please bless today's game, our opponent, our team, and all watching our play. Thank you for the opportunity to compete and bring out the best in each other. May we play hard.
Prayer followed by the national anthem.
We'll always pause for that when we coach.
Yep.
We know when to shut up. Joseph K. Ford Stadium. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. First for the Lloyd Memorial Juggernauts, the center will be Ethan Sears. He's a senior. The guards, Brandon Carter and Stone Eichhoff, they're sophomores. Aiden Dolan's the right tackle, sophomore. Kyron Carter, left tackle, he's a senior. Quarterback is Caleb Evans, a 6'2 junior. And, Coach, he's a good-looking quarterback.
He is. I watched a little video of him. He's a good passer. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I've noticed one thing. He carries the ball low when he throws it. He doesn't have an overhand throw as much as just a 3/4. So if Lexington Catholic, if they can't get to him, or if they can't get through him, they should get to him and get their hands up in the air.
Right. Can't get through him, get to him. And the backfield for Lloyd looks like this. Isaiah Sebastian's a wide receiver. Colton Barker's a wide receiver. And Elijah Collins, the other wide receiver. He also runs the ball quite a bit, so got to watch that. Ty Copeland is the running back along with Uri Collins. And the quarterback, Caleb Evans, a junior for Erlanger Lloyd. They come in with 6 wins on the season. Now let's take a look at Lexington Catholic. The center be John Moses. The guards will be Tidal Lasardi. And also on the other side will be JoJo Roof. Jacob Dudek is a tackle. Hunter Doherty. And that's the offensive line. Matthew Kern's a quarterback. Running back Aiden Blair, Brady Wasick, Cole Space, Jackson Kryer, and Duncan Gons are the wideouts. We'll take a look at the defense as the teams come out and have the coin toss to decide who gets the football.
Let's talk a little bit about that receiving core for Lexington Catholic.
It's very deep.
It's that's saying something. It's really deep. Every time we turn around, they're bringing a new person in. They're fresh. They have fresh legs. They all can catch the ball. And then you have a couple guys that will hit the home run on you all the time.
Kryer has 500 yards receiving. Last year as a junior, he had 900 yards, and he's got 6 touchdowns. That's his 3 shy of his 2023 catch and haul in for a Catholic. He's the best receiver, 6'3", 190-pound as senior. He's going to play some college football. As a matter of fact, he's had a visit to the UK.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see him playing Division I football. One thing, he gets up in the air. He's not afraid to get up and snatch the ball. So, yeah, we'll watch him tonight.
And the captains are meeting along with Lloyd's captains. Kyle Niederman is the coach for Erlanger Lloyd. He played at Boone County High School. I did his games up there when he played at Boone County. And, of course, Nick Boss is a St. X disciple. He coached at St. X under Kevin Wallace. He also, listen to this, it's a true story. He played at Western Kentucky, and the senior year he's a walk-on. He started fullback in the bowl game. That's a good testament to his toughness.
It is, and he is tough. He does have a defensive background. And, I talked to a friend of mine who knows him quite well and said he's a defensive specialist. So we'll see. He's going to have to play some defense tonight.
And it's going to be, we'll take a break after this. We'll come back with the kickoff between Lexington Catholic and Lloyd here at Lexington Catholic with Coach Mike Mee. And I'm Gary Ball with the King of Stream. And Joe Allen, the one and only, will be back after this timeout on the Friday Night Beef. We are back at Lexington Catholic, Joseph K. Ford Stadium, and the captains had the coin toss, and we're going to start the football game, Lloyd and Catholic. And, Coach, who's going to receive the ball here?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, you missed it? I missed it,
well,
too, Coach.
I saw the referee throw the coin, and then I saw him touch the shoulders, but I didn't see what decision was made.
Yeah, well, we'll find out real quick, won't we?
Yeah, that was one of my jobs, too. I only have one job before the commercial.
Well, you got distracted. We had some visitors in the press box or looking to get in broadcasting, and we were introduced to them by the King, and we turned around and want to talk to the young men.
That's right. We turned around, and they flipped the coin. And all right, here we go. I'm looking forward to – looks like Catholic's going to receive. Obviously, they got a guy back deep.
Yep, that'll be the defense for Lloyd up front. Ryan Miller, Bill Lewis, the defensive ends, Brandon Carter, Kyron Carter, the tackles.
He's on the wrong side, Gary.
And, yep, he's going down. He's getting a good workout, Coach.
He's going to get a 100-yard jog, well, about 50 yards.
Lincoln Tomlinson, Jackson Fan, Avery Conrad, the linebackers for Lloyd, Elijah Griffin, Elijah Collins, Ty Copeland, Isaiah Sebastian are the defensive backs for Lloyd Juggernauts. And we're set to kick off, And it looks like the kicker for Lloyd will be Ryan Miller tonight. Miller does the kicking, number 5. He's going to kick it, and he's going to kick it to number 5, Duncan Gons. How about that? Nickel to nickel.
5-5, that's right. Okay, let's see. Take a look at what Lexington Catholic comes out in. The Knights normally spread the field. They like to go quick huddle on a line of scrimmage, and sometimes change the play, get the direction from the sideline. Let's see.
So Ryan Miller is going to get into it. We're just about set for football. Here's Miller into the ball, and he kicks it low, and it's going to be Gauntz, goes through him, goes back to the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20-yard line. Duncan Gauntz watches it roll in the end zone, and that's where Matthew Kern, the quarterback of Lexington Catholic, will take over. He'll face that defense coach, and he's got to watch Tomlinson, the linebacker, and Jason Fan, who leads them in sacks with 5 sacks.
Yeah, we're going to keep an eye on those two guys because you're going to have to put a hat on him every play. Both of those gentlemen can get to the quarterback, but they can also cover.
Avery Blair splits out to the right. They got 4 receivers out there, and they got Brady Wasick is to the right of Kern, waiting for the snap. Kern and Wasick in motion. He lobs it over the middle, and it's dropped by Blair. Blair had it for a moment and dropped the football, Coach.
Yeah, the ball was through to him. He had to be thrown quick because there was some pressure coming in. I also watched number 22, Jackson Fan, had a little delayed blitz. He may have been spying the quarterback. We'll have to watch that and just to make sure.
Yeah, you got to watch Tomlinson, too. There is Billy Lewis, a right defensive end, number 13. 2nd down and 10 at the 20. Kern flips around the right side to Blair. Blair hit and knocked backwards at the 22-yard line. Coming up to get him, Coach, Jackson Fan, the Mike linebacker.
Yeah, he was in on 2 plays in a row there. He's awful quick. They're going to really have to figure out a way. Yeah, they're going to have to figure out a way to block him.
They didn't block him that time.
Too. No.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 8 at the 22-yard line. Lloyd and Lexington Catholic. Tough ball game tonight for these two clubs. And Lloyd trying to win this district. Catholic trying to ruin this district. Whoever wins this game will wrap it up for all intents and purposes. Throw down the right side. Incomplete. A long pass down the right side. The intended receiver was Jackson Kryer. He was open, but it went dark for a minute. Went down for a minute. Oh, come on, King.
Another time, pressure on Kern that time, Gary. Made him throw it a little quicker than he wanted to.
4th down and 8. And here is Wedding with the punt. The deep man is Sebastian. There's a punt. It goes down to the 40, bounces down to the 35. Down to the 30-yard line, and touchdown right there. Sebastian had no return. We talked about the offense for Lloyd. The defense for Catholic, Jack White, Alex Venari, and Mark Hosinski are the defensive line. Isaiah Masney, John Moses, Brady Wasick, Joe Essenbach. The secondary is Jackson Kryer, Harrison Ledridge, who had a touchdown for an interception last week, Matthew Kern, and Aiden Blair. Boy, it's a good secondary for Catholic.
Well, they're going to be tested tonight. Watching the Juggernauts offensive team a little bit on film, Evans, quarterback, is extremely good at picking out those receivers. And Sebastian, he's one of the best I've seen.
Isaiah splits out to the right side, and the quarterback, Caleb Evans, sends him in motion. Rolls to the right, throws it, and it's caught. And it's caught by Colton Barger to the 40-yard line. He's drugged down to the 42. It's 1st down on a 12-yard completion from Evans to Colton Barger.
Again, Sebastian broke loose, I think, Gary. I don't know if they've got anybody to handle his speed. He ran right by the secondary. That was a good tackle.
But Colton Barger by Aiden Blair. Barger takes it up to the 42-yard line. Lloyd started back at the 30. It's 1st down and 10, 10:58 to go. Sebastian in motion, gets a sweep, left side upended and tackled on a good play. Who came in and made that play? That was Wasick.
And Wasick, yeah, for sure. And Alex Ryan was in there too.
Be second down and 10. 42-yard line. 10:35 to go in the first quarter. Lloyd on a march. They have Collins out to the left, Twins out to the left. Now motion by Barger to the right side, and Evans, the quarterback. And he whirls right, throws it, and it's going to be caught by Sebastian up to the down into Catholic territory to the 47-yard line, as hauled in by Isaiah Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian ran that square out. I've seen a little curl out. I've seen that on film too, Gary. He breaks those a lot of times. He does a little hip fake and breaks back to the inside. So, yeah, he's going to be a tough one to cover.
Yeah, Lloyd moving the ball, trying to be the first team to score tonight, and that would do something for them that they couldn't do last year when Catholic beat them 41-0.
Yeah, it was over quickly in that game.
Triple receivers to the left, wide out to the near side. Motion goes Collins, Uri Collins. We're joined to three receivers out to the left. Evans is going to fire out there to Collins. He's got it upended, and a nice play turned in by Aiden Blair at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Blair, nice job of tackling, as usual.
Elijah Collins caught the football, and he only picked up about 3 yards. Be second down and 7 at the 44-yard line. And Lloyd moving the ball here in the first series. Catholic really did nothing on their first series. Didn't even get a first down, Coach.
Yeah, it was stymied quickly.
Second down for Caleb Evans. Gets a snap, throws it over to Collins, right side. He breaks it. No, it doesn't get the shoestring break. What a play by Brady Wasick.
Yeah, Wasick just got his hands in there and made the tackle. It was excellent play.
Brady Wasick. I tell you what, that was sensational. If he doesn't make that play, Isaiah Masney's got to get him. He actually threw him for a 2-yard loss. 3rd and 10 for Erlanger Lloyd Memorial out of Erlanger, Kentucky.
Another one of those Northern Kentucky teams that are very good in the state every year.
My old home, I used to live in Erlanger. 3rd and 10 at the 47-yard line. Motion by Barger, sets up to the left side. Evans rolling to the right, and he's going to tuck it down to the 43. Hit hard, and a flag comes down. As Masney hit him, he stuck the helmet in there, Coach. I might be targeting.
Yeah, let's see if he slid. Just like in the pros, if you slide, yeah, he's giving himself up, and the player came in.
Masney.
They might, if they wanted to, they could call targeting, but I don't think they will on a slide like that.
That's going to be an automatic first down, though, Coach.
Yeah.
And it's going to take it all the way down. Lloyd catches a break as Catholic would have had him stopped for 4th down, and that takes it all the way down to the 27-yard line.
I don't think they expected a slide. I don't think we've seen any slides in high school this year.
That was a good move by Caleb Evans. I mean, what else is he going to do?
Right. He's very talented.
Tyler Copeland to the right, Collins to the left, and a time called by Lexington Catholic. 8:34 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back on the Big Beef Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week after this timeout.
Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you. Same MRI, different prices. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60%. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Batson split way out to the right. Barger's slot to the right. You got in the backfield Copeland and Collins, and Evans takes a snap, drops back, throws it downfield, and it's going to be touchdown to Sebastian. Yeah. Wow.
See, that worried me, Gary. I mentioned that earlier. I don't
27-yard strike, Coach.
Yeah, he runs right by the secondary. He's just an awful lot of quickness for that secondary to handle.
That's his 7th touchdown catch of the season. Isaiah Sebastian, what a weapon he is.
Yeah, and they're in the 3-5 look, so they have people dropping, but they just can't keep up with him.
Touchdown puts Lloyd up, and Ryan Miller comes in for the extra point, and the kick is up, and it's going to be through the left side. 7-0. Lloyd on top of Catholic. 8:28 to go in the first quarter here on the Big Beef Mingy Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
We're going to take it
You
up.
don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
And Miller set to kick off. Duncan Gons back deep for Lexington Catholic. Here's Miller's kick. This time a little bit high, and to Gons at the 5. He comes up to the 10, 15. He's at the 20. Gons is going, and he keeps going. Midfield. Gons at the 40. Ran over the kicker to the 20, the 10, the 5, and returns it all the way to the 5-yard line. I've been waiting for the kickoff return for a touchdown. That was a 95-yarder.
That was a 95-yarder, and somebody just pinned him in right there at the end.
Did you see I ran over the kicker?
He ran over the kicker. Kickers aren't known to be tacklers, but, you know, he's a tough guy anyway. Gauntz is a heck of a tough return guy. Had a little wall set up. See that in replay? Nice job of breaking that one. Yeah, see, he was pinned in the sideline there. Not a whole lot he could do.
Good camera work by Joe Allen.
Excellent job, Joe.
So Catholic has it at the 5-yard line. Kern back in the pocket. Looks, throws, and it's caught. And he breaks the tackle. Kryer cuts it back. Kryer to the 1-yard line.
Yeah, a pretty good stick by Yuri Collins there right at the end to stand him up. But, yeah, nice job on that play, too. I thought Kearns was going to run it in myself. He's a good runner.
A good runner. I thought he would, too. And he could maybe tie this game up 7-0.
Yeah, that just shows you what the kicking game can do for you, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Aiden Blair's in the backfield. Also back there is Jack Wedding, number 10. He's in there for blocking. Kern at the 1-yard line. Takes a snap, gives inside to Blair, and he's going to bull his way in. Touchdown, Aiden Blair, his 5th touchdown of the campaign.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of size, but he is strong. He just keeps his – we mentioned that before. He keeps his shoulders down over his toes. He can just push it in there. Really good job.
That was all set up by that 90-yard return by Gons, who nearly took it to the house down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah,
I tell you, the kicking game can really set things up for you.
They can, and I don't think they're going to kick to him anymore.
Here's Finn Wedding with the extra point. Placement down, the kick is up, and it is no good. Off to the left, and it's 7-6. Lloyd, 7:21 to go in the first quarter on the Big Beef game on Mingy Beef Jerky.
It's Friday Night Beef, brought to you by Mingy Beef Jerky.
You don't have to kill it every time. Oops, I just get a little excited for a Clark's honey bun before practice. Gotta refuel for the season, you know?
I'm refueling my Clark's Loyalty app. Have you guys downloaded it yet? The deals can't be beat. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return,
refresh, refuel.
Sebastian takes it up to the 20-yard line, and he's knocked down right there. And Erlanger Lloyd takes over. And
I think it was
Friday Night Beef, brought to you by Mingua Jerky. We got the game tonight. It's 7-6. Lex Cath missed the extra point kick, Coach.
Yeah, he did, and that sometimes comes back to haunt you because you chase it.
Yep.
It seems like for a long time sometimes. But again, good kickoff return did it by Gauntz, and Lexington Catholic, they're in that zone defense. They're in a 3-5 look. They've got to be able to cover those deep passes.
Cole Space is in there in the secondary, number 14. Matthew Kern back there with him. 1st and 10 for Lloyd at the 20-yard line for Caleb Evans. Quarterback takes a snap, throws it out in the flats to Barger, and let's see, it's going to be picked up by Kryer, and they're going to rule it incomplete.
Let's take a look at that again, Joe. We got to see that again. That might be of a lateral. All right, Gary, let's see. Where did he throw it from? That's the important thing. Threw it from there. That was a lateral. That's a lateral. That's a fumble.
So that should be Catholic ball.
That should be Catholic's ball right there. It's not an incomplete pass when it's thrown backwards.
Right. So that should have been in a lateral and then a recovery by Catholic. 2nd and 10 for Caleb Evans, who threw the touchdown to Sebastian and knocked away. A good play turned in by Cole Space, working on Sebastian. A little better coverage that time.
Yeah, there was good coverage on the short pass. He stepped in there and, secure the tackle with your left hand. Don't turn the receiver. See, you can secure the tackle with your left hand and reach across and knock the ball down. But if that left hand turns that receiver, they're going to call interference.
So you got 3rd and 10, Coach, the 19-yard line.
Big down, Gary.
They said that Lloyd recovered that lateral.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I know, but that's what they say because they moved the ball back a yard. 3rd and 10. Yuri Collins is to the left of Evans. He rolls left. Evans cuts it back and throws it deep downfield, and it's caught down to the 40-yard line. Sebastian got behind Space, and they mark him at the 41-yard line.
You can't fall asleep on the receivers when that quarterback's scrambling. He went to his left and threw the ball like 40 yards down the field.
He's a good quarterback. I'm impressed with him.
Excellent passer. Excellent.
I don't care who they played. This team's pretty good.
They were good, but they've got to cover those. They've got to cover Isaiah.
Sebastian and also Copeland split out to the right side. They got twins out to the top. Deep drop, pass over the middle, and it's caught and hit hard and dropped down immediately. And he's knocked down there. And coming up to get him was Jacob Dudek.
Yeah, they tried the middle screen that time, and Lexington Catholic had that sniffed out completely. They did chase the quarterback a little deeper than he should be, so that was a long throw for a screen for Evans.
2nd down and 9 at the 40-yard line. 6 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. Good ball game here tonight. Lloyd 7, Lex Cass 6. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, Kinga Stream, and Joe Allen. Evans takes the snap, gives inside, running with it is Collins, and he's dumped right away on a good play turned in there, and that was made by number 3 coach, and that's going to be Cashman. Michael Cashman.
That was an excellent play, an excellent tackle. Yeah, I think as good as they are, they haven't played too many people with that caliber of defense and that caliber of hitting and tackling. So it'll be interesting to see how this game pans out. I think if they can, if the Knights can avoid the big play, Gary, they're going to be all right.
Well, they're down by a point. 3rd down and 9 for Lloyd Memorial. It'll be Copeland and Collins out to the left. Sebastian comes to the right. Yuri Collins is the man in the backfield with the quarterback, Caleb Evans. And he's got Barger in motion coming to the near side and a flag down. And no, it's going to be timeout.
Yeah,
They call a timeout with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Timeout by Cal Niederman and Lloyd High School. Erlanger Lloyd, they've won the state title. They won it back when Red Dog Doherty was the coach. And they had a player named Michael Lockhart who was a really good football player. And that team, and I think they won in I think it was the late 70s or 80s, something like that. They won a state title, but there was a state championship at Lloyd, and pretty good tradition at Lloyd, Coach.
Pretty good tradition. We went up there last year. The facilities were really nice.
Yeah.
And, they treated us pretty well. I'm wondering now, Lloyd is near which other high school?
Boone County, Dixie, Dixie Heights.
They're all right
those
there.
close right there.
Yeah.
Right there next to them. Lloyd and Boone are only about a couple miles apart. 3rd and 9 for Caleb Evans, a junior quarterback, 6'2", sends a man in motion. Colton Barger back in the pocket, throws it over. It's caught by Barger down to the 30, and he's hit and keeps driving down to the 20. First down. Colton Barger with the 2nd and 3rd effort. The freshman got the first down. That's a good effort by a freshman.
It was a good effort. It was a nice throw and catch, too. Yeah, again, they've decided they're going to throw the football. They're not even worrying about running the ball right now. Lexington Catholic is alternating. It looks to me like they're alternating between a 4-3 and maybe a 3-5 defense. The 3-5 on passing situations, 4-3. They got up in the 4-3 and had some penetration on that screen they tried.
Elijah Collins splits way out to the left. Sebastian's slide. He goes in motion to the left. And you got it. Quarterback Evans under center. He gives it to Yuri Collins, and he takes it down to the 27. And see, Catholic jumps on it. They say he fumbled, and the refs are going to say, what are they going to say? They haven't said anything yet.
They don't know anything yet.
They're going to say he was down, I think, by contact, I think. Catholic Whitecap is coming in to meet with them.
It's not that hard, guys. We need to see the replay on that. We'll make the call. Yes. I take a look, Gary. I'll take a look and see what they on the field. Yeah, you're giving it to Catholic.
Yeah. Catholic
There
gets
you
the
go.
ball.
That's obvious right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a turnover, so Lloyd fumbles it and Catholic returns it. Who came up with it, Coach, for Catholic?
I don't.
Aiden Blair, I believe.
Yeah, Blair. 30.
Yeah. 31 Blair.
31.
So
guess
Catholic,
who made the call? Prep's been made the call, buddy.
Football at the 28-yard line. And Catholic will have it. Matthew Kern. They trail by 1 point to Mr. Extra point. They send Kryer out to the top. Slot to the left side. Motion to the near side by Wedding. Give inside to Blair, and he dives up to the 30-yard line. Lloyd comes out of there with it, and let's see what they call. Let's see what the call is going to be. They came out of there with the ball. And
he's saying he was down.
Avery Conrad came out there with it, and that's going to be Lloyd football. Tick for tack, Coach.
Yeah, I know, but they're still arguing about it. We need to see that one again. All right, here we go. Little squeeze handoff there. Oh, he was down.
He was down.
Yeah,
yep.
his hip was down.
He was
came
down.
out.
But it looks like they're talking about it some more, but they're going to give the ball to Lloyd. Whitecap.
Not a good call.
Nope.
They blew two calls so far as I'm concerned.
So they get the ball at the 30. 4:14 to go in this first quarter. Back-to-back fumbles. Lloyd fumbled, and then Catholic fumbled it right back.
Catholic's Knights are a little confused on defense here.
Evans fakes, throws it out. Sebastian to the 30, and he's hit and spun around, and that's coming up to get him, and that's Wasik. Brady Wasick and also Jacob Dudek.
Yeah, they jumped all over that. I think Sebastian's going to decide to catch those and stay outside. He doesn't want to run inside against this team. They pursue.
They're quick.
Yeah,
they're so quick to the ball.
Yeah, they pursue sideline to sideline too. So, no, their best luck is to try to throw the ball against them.
Elijah Collins is out to the left. Sebastian is to the right with Copeland. Now setting up as Colton Barger. Evans back to pass. Looks, cuts up to the 30, 25, runs out of bounds to the 19. He's got the first down. Yeah. First down for Lloyd.
Spread the field, going zero backfield. The quarterback's the only one back there. He kind of let him spread out. Watch, he'll drop back. He's looking. He knew he was going to run. He planted that foot.
You know that he's 7 games into this season. He's really finding his way as a quarterback, isn't he?
Yeah, he's finding his way. I didn't realize
he was not the quarterback last year. We had a different quarterback for Lloyd last year. Of course, we had a different one for Catholic, too, and Jackson Wasick, who was outstanding. Triple set to the left side, and Evans back in the pocket, steps up, and he slides down, and he's saying he was grabbed by his face mask, but they didn't call it. To the 21-yard line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Yeah, again, he slid that time, too. I don't think he really wants to get hit, so he's protected himself as a passer, I believe, which is he's shown he can do that. So,
football at the 20-yard line, 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line, 2:55 to go, first quarter. Lloyd 7, Lexcast 6, miss extra point by the Knights. Evans. Caleb with Collins in the backfield, drops back, throws it over the right side, caught by Barger, and he's hit down at the 16-yard line by Isaiah Mashney.
Sweet tackle again by Mashney. Really nice tackle. Lock up those ankles, and the receiver can't go anywhere.
So we 3rd down and 6 in the first quarter. Lloyd on the march. They were aided by a generous call on that fumble, Coach. We saw a replay, and he was down.
Yeah, he was down.
But they're seeing it as time, in live time. And that, so that's what they saw in the time they saw it. 3rd down and 6. Caleb Evans with triples out to the left. Sebastian to the right. You got to watch him. Evans fires it over to right Collins, and he's hit down to the 11-yard line, very close to the first down. I don't think he has it, about a yard or two shy. It'll be 4th down, and I don't think they're showing a field goal. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. I was watching number 70, Kyron Carter, the right tackle. So far, what I've seen on these drives, he sits back when it's a pass, and he leans forward on a run. Let's just follow that a while and just take a look at him.
Sebastian is the receiver to the right. Twins out to the top.
Looks like he's going to pull.
Yuri Collins is the lone back.
Yep.
Evans throws it over. Almost intercepted by Kryer. He came up a little bit short. Sebastian thought he was tripped. He's calling for pass interference, but that's not going to be called. Kryer nearly came up with that one, Coach.
He did. It was so close. Again, that's Evans. If Evans would have led that ball to the corner of the end zone, he might have had a touchdown on that.
So Catholic will take over at the 11-yard line. Matthew Kern. And, Kryer hasn't been involved yet, but, he will be anytime, Coach.
Anytime.
He'll be involved. He's split out to the right.
Yeah, you can hit him on the square outs, on the out and go patterns. He's got the quickness.
And you get Cashman split out to the left for Matthew Kern. Kern, 1st and 10 at the 11. Takes a snap. Pump fakes. Rolls to the left, and he's going to throw it up to Cashman to the 20, 25 up in the 27-yard line. Good catch by Michael Cashman out of the backfield, and he took it to the 27, a 16-yard pickup.
Guess what I'm seeing? I mentioned this earlier in the season. I was worried about Kern going to his left and throwing, right?
Yeah.
I mentioned that a couple times. Well, he got some good coaching, buddy, because he did an excellent job going to his left and throwing that time.
Kryer gets a toss right side. He's going to look like he was going to throw it, but he is going to be knocked backwards, lose a couple of yards. Kryer looked like he was going to throw the ball.
Yeah,
he was acting like he was going to throw it, but he ran and he was knocked down for about a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, Lockridge knocked him down, and one of the senior players out there.
So 2nd down, and clock running, 15 seconds to go. I don't even think Catholic's going to run a play here in this first quarter, down 7-6.
No, they're going to just sit on that. There's no reason to.
Matthew Kern down to 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's going to do it for the first quarter, and Catholic will go into the second quarter down by an extra point that they missed. 7-6. Lloyd will come back with the second quarter, and on the Friday Night Beef, brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky. Matthew Kern in the gun and with Blair to his left. 2nd down and 14. Passes out, caught by Blair, hit immediately and dropped at the 27. Nice play by Elijah Griffin.
That was a nice tackle. The Knights are going to have to run the football, Gary. I think the defense is playing for the pass right now, so it might be a good idea to maybe some misdirection, play action pass might be a good idea.
3rd and 9 at the 28-yard line for the Knights. And the Juggernauts on top, 7-6 by a missed extra point by Catholic. Kern takes a snap, back in the pocket, throws it. It's caught by Blair at the 30. And he's going, what a nice tackle on the open field by 14. That's Avery Conrad.
Yeah, Conrad made a super play that time. That's a tough guy to tackle in that situation, but he went through a block and made the tackle.
So Wedding comes in for the punt. Catholic went to punt the ball away and back deep. Sebastian. Isaiah Sebastian does most of the returning for the Juggernauts. So Wedding waiting for the snap. Goes to the right. Kicks it rugby style, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And it bounces down, takes a roll down the side to 30 to the 31-yard line. That's where Lloyd will have it. Lloyd on top, 7-6. Coach, why do you think Lloyd has the lead here? Of course, we missed the extra point, but, you know, it's only 7-6, low-scoring game so far.
Yeah, I think it's pretty simple. I think it's Evans to Isaiah, because that seems to be the combination. They can't seem to cover him deep. And, of course, Catholic, their thing was a punt return, or the kickoff return.
Right. 95 yards by Gons, and then Catholic took it in from 5 yards out. Caleb Evans is the junior quarterback, takes a snap, gives an inside, and running hard up to the 33-yard line. That's going to be Uri Collins. He's a young man that's got the most yards and touchdowns for Lloyd coming in this game.
Isaiah Mashley got a hold of his feet. Now we've been kind of following him too, Gary. He's come around too as a defensive player.
Yes.
He makes a lot of sure tackles on the line of scrimmage.
Cole Space is in there in the secondary as well. So 2nd down and 8, 9:55 to go in the first half. Quarterback back and drops back, steps up, and is going to be dropped. A sack by, it's going to be Jack White, and he got help from interior lineman. I think that was Venari.
Venari, yeah. Nice job by both of them, pinning him in. Another big down for the Knights.
Lexington Catholic, 9:25 to go. Fast-moving first half, Coach.
It's fast-moving. There haven't been a lot of penalties, that's why. Not too many stoppage of action.
Yep, a play, you're right. Copeland and Sebastian split out to the right side. In the backfield with Caleb Evans is Yuri Collins. Evans back in the pocket. Looks, throws it deep downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. He overthrows Sebastian. He had him out there, Coach.
He did. He 3 steps on the defensive back. I just don't understand. Well, first of all, you're not getting any help from the safety whatsoever, and he's running across. The safety was favoring this side, favoring the hash mark on this side.
That was 6 points.
Yeah, he can't get over there. It's impossible.
That was 6 points. He was running downfield wide open.
They've got to get more pressure on Evans, Gary.
So here comes the punt. Ryan Miller does the kicking. High snap. And he gets it off, and it's going to be taken in. And Gauntz to the 45-yard line. He's smacked down, and he's smacked down there by Colton Barger. And also 16 got him, Coach.
Yeah, 16 is O'Donnell. Excuse me, Cameron O'Donnell.
So it's going to be Lex Cath football at the 44-yard line. Good field position, Coach. They got to do something with this one. They're trailing 7-6, and Catholic's got to move the ball down and do something on this drive.
Well, you know what? They need to get something on first down. They've been struggling on first down. Then they have that 3rd and long they get to. They've got to figure out a way to get something going on first down. We had a procedure penalty on.
It was declined.
Yeah, it was declined, so.
Doesn't change anything.
No, they wanted the ball right. Cali wanted the ball
First down, and the chain crew's got to get on the go over there.
Yeah.
At the 44-yard line. Kern passes to Wasik, and he's up in it at the 47-yard line. Sebastian came up and got him after he picked up about 4 yards.
Yeah, I just pretty good block out there, but he just couldn't couldn't cut to the inside. If he had cut to the inside, he might have been able to hit some yardage. But that's just a good defensive play. Sebastian's a heck of an athlete.
He sure is. Plays defense and wide receiver. He was wide open for that long pass. Just quarterback overshot him. Fake to Blair, rolling left. Kern throws it, and it's intercepted by Copeland. Down to the 47-yard line. Picked off by Ty Copeland.
Yeah, again, rolling to his left, you don't throw back across your body. You don't throw back over the middle late. Watch this. Throwing back off his back foot.
Kryer was open, but he threw it behind him, Coach.
He threw it behind him, and then the defensive back just stepped in front to make the interception.
So Lloyd has it at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, 8 minutes to go in the first half. Lloyd leads 7-6 over Lexington Catholic.
They've got to get a running game going, Gary, especially on first down. They've got to get some pressure with the running game to pull those linebackers
They miss the days of Walker, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
They had a great running back then. Evans gives to Collins, and he's down to the 42 and knocked out by Cole Space and Wasik. And let's see who else helped out over there. That was Joe Essenbach.
All 3 of them pinned him on the sideline there.
Pick up a 6, 2nd down 4.
Brady Wasik has been pretty impressive, too. We kind of watched him develop last year.
He'll be the leading tackler on his team in the season. He's second leading tackler now behind Kern. Kern leads him with 48 tackles coming in. And Wasser right there with 44. Evans throws left side, and incomplete space going to be called for interference. Sebastian.
Yeah, he might have been on his back pretty quickly that time.
It's going to be pass interference. Be a first down for the Lloyd Juggernauts out of Erlanger Lloyd. Lexington Catholic, they're in the same district. Coach, this is probably the tough district game, and whoever wins this game tonight is going to be the district champion.
Yeah, I believe so, and I believe both teams really want this game. This game will probably go down to the final whistle.
So it'll be 1st and 10, and they'll mark it at the 27-yard line. 7:19 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, the UFOs, Unheralded Football Overachievers, with Coach Mike Meehan.
It should be a good halftime. I think there's also going to be some other senior.
Give around to Colton Barker, and he takes it down to the 23-yard line. He's stopped there, and coming over to knock him down was Cashman.
Yeah, Michael Cashman made the tackle. Now, see, they're getting 4 yards, 3-4 yards on first down, and that puts the Knights in a bind now because, you know, they can throw the ball at any time. If they're making yardage running the ball too, that's a problem.
You're right, Coach. 2nd down and 6. Wideouts Copeland out to the top with Sebastian. You got to watch him with space on him over there. 2nd down, and Copeland goes in motion. Evans takes a snap, rolls left, throws, and it's caught. And it's going to be Collins down to the 15, and he's tackled right there by Wasick.
Yeah, just ran him in the flat real quick out of the backfield, and it makes a big difference when you have to come over as a linebacker usually and cover those flat passes.
I tell you, the offensive line for Lloyd, Kyron Carter, you mentioned him earlier, Brandon Carter, Ethan Sears, the center, Stone Eichhoff, Aiden Dolan, they're doing a pretty good job tonight.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
They're protecting that quarterback, that's for sure.
And Evans knows how to get out of trouble. See, he's rolling out when he gets even a little bit of pressure.
Caleb Evans will go under center this time. He sends Sebastian in motion, and he gives inside to Collins, and nice play by Schlarman, Ben Schlarman, the freshman.
Schlarman wrecked that play. He just wrecked it.
So no gain, 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line. I don't know about Lloyd's field goal kicker because they haven't used him yet tonight, but Miller's the field goal kicker. He's only 20 of 35 in extra points.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'd say they're concerned with that, but they pretty much trust their pass game when they get down there close.
Copeland, Sebastian to the top. You got Collins. Now Colton Barker in motion. And Evans rolls left, looks to throw. He's going to tuck it, and they're going to run out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
You got to pin him in, don't you, Gary?
Yep.
You got to be able to cut that edge and keep that outside shoulder free, keep him from getting outside. He just squirmed outside. See that right there? That's what I'm talking about. It's tough. It's tough with a good quarterback because he's always a threat to throw, and if he can run too, you know, that's a problem.
Mark Ozinski had him in the backfield, but he eluded him, rolled to the left. Now it's 3rd and 4 at the 9-yard line. 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first half. 7-6, Lloyd on top of Lexington Catholic. Caleb Evans, a junior quarterback, 6'2", sends Sebastian in motion, and they jumped offside, I believe. Boy, got him with the inflection, didn't he, Coach?
Looked like it, yeah, for sure. Been going on a reasonably quick count. That time he held the count, and the Knights jumped.
Anybody say hello to the line, Coach?
I'm not sure. Usually I get a little text saying I'm watching it, but so far it's been quiet. So
I want to say hello to all the Lexington Catholic fans watching and the Erlanger Lloyd fans watching up in northern Kentucky. They're leading 7-6, 5:10 to go in the first half. Caleb Evans is going to go under center this time, under Sears. Sends Collins in motion, gives to Yuri Collins up the middle. Hit, knocked backwards. Good play by Catholic as they driving back. Nice play by Lexington Catholic as coming in to get him was Jack White and company and Wasick.
We had a little bit of action going on, a little collision downfield. Did you see that with Evans and it would be number 15 for Catholic. I believe it's 15. Lamonic, is that 15 or 16? I can't.
16 is Harrison Letteridge.
Yeah, it's the guy that's out there right now. Is that 16? Yeah, 16.
16, Coach.
A little action going on down there. A little competitive. I got you, you got me look.
So
I wouldn't want that job taking care of Collins.
Evans. And it's going to be flag on the play.
Timeout.
Timeout before the flag. So Lloyd gets a timeout at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, they got down there. There was a couple of penalties, I think, that had to do with that. And, again, their passing game is really hurting the Knights.
Well, Sebastian did get deep on for the touchdown, but the other touchdown, he's wide open. The quarterback overthrew him.
Yeah.
And right now they're trying to get a 14-6 lead with 4:13 to go in the first half. Coach here at Lexington Catholic, home of the Knights.
Yeah, and there's another player on that team that I'm watching that he helps the passing game a lot. He's been open a couple times. He's caught a couple passes. That's Copeland. Copeland comes at number 4. He comes out of the backfield. He's running those little out patterns, little flood patterns. Again, these guys run great routes.
Erlanger Lloyd Memorial. Only one loss to Newport Catholic to open up the season. They've won 6 in a row since that game. Sebastian out of the and he's going to be upended down the 3-yard line. He running a wildcat that time.
Yeah, he ran the ball well right off tackle there with a good block, a kick-out block by Copeland on that from the backfield.
3rd down and goal at the 3 for Lloyd Memorial. My daughter was in the Lloyd band when they won state championship, Coach.
That was a while back.
Oh, yeah, she's 43 years old. So she was a teenager 25 years ago, Coach. You're right, but she was a piccolo player. Evans under center, rolls to the right. He's in trouble, gets rid of it down to Collins, and he stiff arms a man. And does he get in? No, he gets down near the 1-yard line. Yuri Collins, he was stopped by Isaiah Mashney.
You know, you can't see it on this. The person who busted that play up was Schlarman. He came in he was in the outside. He didn't take any kind of a fake, came across the line of scrimmage and forced the quarterback out.
Harrison Ledridge made that play. Excuse me, I want to correct that. That's the first time that I'm going to give. But Ledridge made that play defensively.
This is big, Gary. You're right about the field goal kicker. This is a chip shot field goal.
But they'd only be up by 4 points, so they're going for the 2. Who have they got in that backfield? Looks like a big lineman, number 70's in the backfield.
That's the guy I was talking about.
That's Kyron Carter. He's in there at blocking fullback. Probably get the ball.
No, it'll be quarterback sneak.
Evans
no, you're right.
Gives it to Kyron Carter. Hit, and he's knocked backwards. He doesn't get in. Catholic stopped him at the 1-yard line. Lexington Catholic, and it was big 59. Jacob Dudek at 270 making a play.
Yeah, that was tried to get too cute, didn't he? Look at this. Bam. Nice job. 59 helped pull him out of there, too.
Jack Wedding was helping out, number 10 there, and they pulled him back. And Catholic with a big goal line stance. Hoja scored a 7-6, and they get the football back here on the Friday Night Beef, brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky. We want to thank all of our sponsors tonight, Ken's Auto Repair, and also UK Sports Medicine, and all the folks. Clark's Pump and Shop. And that's a personal foul. That's going to be a big one. It's going to be a 15-yarder. That's going to take the ball out to the 16-yard line from the 3. So Nice break by Lexington Catholic.
Very good break. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in a half. You don't want to be stuck there inside the 3-yard line.
You'd like to see Catholic get Kryer open. They've got Sebastian keyed up on Kryer, so they got athlete on athlete, and Kryer hasn't done much. That kid's shut him down so far.
Shut him down, but that doesn't well, I'm going to go back and say it again. They got to run the football.
Kern waiting for the snap. Kern throws it out to Kryer, and it's tipped up by Tomlinson. Lincoln Tomlinson, the will linebacker, tipped it up in the air. Tomlinson makes it 2nd and 10. 2:31 to go in the first half. 7-6 score. Defensive struggle, Coach.
Yeah, defensive struggle. Just a good defensive play on that one. They tried to run a quick slant. I don't know. They're running that. They're running a 4-man front. The tackles are out wide. That big nose man's giving them fits, though, the guy in the middle. 58.
2nd and 10 at the 16 for Lexington. Matthew Kern. And Wasik in the backfield. Those are to him coming out of the backfield. Stiff arms a man at the 20, 25, 30-yard line. He's finally stopped there by Jackson Fan, but he takes it to the third, pick up of 14 yards.
Hey, those Wasiks are tough dudes. I'm going to tell you that right now.
First down to the 30-yard line. 2:15 to clock moving, Coach, here in the first half.
Yep, just counting down. Lexington Catholic would love to get a score here.
I told you coming in it's going to be a tough ball game, Coach.
Yeah, they're two good football teams.
Kern under center, toss out to Kryer. Looking for a block, cuts it up 35, and they slam down the 36-yard line as coming up there to get him Avery Conrad, the sophomore Sam linebacker.
But see, there you go. Look at that. Good yardage on first down. That's what you need. You know, they can toy a little bit with this down now.
2nd and 4. Kern back in the pocket. Rolling left, throws it, and it's going to be caught. Gauntz down to the 35. Let's see where they mark him at. Let's see, Gauntz takes it down. They're going to mark it at the 44-yard line.
Watch this. Nice job. He just fights himself open. They had a little, what we call levels passes. They had a short receiver out and a long receiver out.
Gauntz has been key in this game with that long kickoff return, a nice catch. Here's Kern. Pressure. Throws it deep downfield, and it intercepted by Sebastian at the 35 up to the 44-yard line. That's another interception by Kern, and Sebastian picked it off. And I tell you what, let's watch that again.
There's a collision down there. Watch the collision right there.
No flag, though.
No flag. Yeah, he's running it back for us. Good job, Joe. Good job. See this right there, right in the picture. See the receiver comes down. Oh, our defensive back slipped. He slipped.
Yeah.
And that's what caused the interception.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
That's the second interception tonight by Lloyd. Conrad, I believe, got the first one.
Pressure. There you go.
He dropped the ball on the far side. Colton Barger. That was incomplete. He dropped the ball. 1:13 to go in the first half, Coach. Coming up on the Scholastic Ball Report, we have the Madison Center golf team winning the championship on their way down to Bowling Green. Our streamer, William Warfield at Predspin, we interviewed him as if he's going to Bowling Green to win the state championship. And our scholar athletes, Paul McClure, the great lineman from Boyle County. Back in the pocket. Evans. Trouble knocked down by Jack White. White gets him. It's going to lose about 6 yards. Yeah, that's the second sack for White.
White made a great tackle, but they're pinching him and forcing him inside. Don't let him get outside you. He can run and throw when he gets outside.
Here it is again.
Watch him pinch him inside. Look at that move. Nice job by White.
Yep.
Again, keeps that outside shoulder free.
He beat Aiden Dolan, the right tackle.
Yeah, let's see.
White beat him.
Jack White is, I don't have his size.
He is a 6'2", 200-pound junior.
Nice job. He's coming back next year. Come on, guys. That's a good one right there.
Yep. A minute to go in the first half. Lexington Catholic trails by 1 point, a missed PAT, Coach.
Yep. And again, they've been exchanging turnovers back and forth.
Fumbles, interceptions.
Yeah.
Catholic has 2 of those, and they have, 1 fumble.
Had a huge stop on the 1 yard line down there.
3 turnovers by Catholic. We do not have stats tonight, so we apologize for no stats here at Lexington Catholic. We don't have them. We don't have them, Coach. Give inside Collins, upended, knocked down, and a nice play by Wasik as it gets Yuri Collins.
Yeah, I think they were just playing it safe that time. Did you realize that Collins was back about 10 yards to take that handoff? He got him a big running start.
And that's going to be 4th down, and Catholic will call the timeout and now to force a punt by Erlanger Lloyd.
All right, Gary, you be the coach. You going to try to block his punt, or are you going to try to return this?
I'm going to go after it. I'm going to go after the punt for sure.
And tell him to not
hit
whatever
him.
you do.
Don't run into the punter.
We have a full moon, Gary, right over the goal
Oh,
post.
my goodness.
It's gorgeous.
Wild things happen on the full moon.
Yep. Joe,
Friday
take a look
night
at that.
beef, and there's
That full moon right over there on top of right over the goalpost. Look at that baby.
There's our crew. We got the matching shirt tonight, Coach.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Looking-
we didn't even plan that either.
No. Looking good on camera, aren't we, Coach?
Well,
Look at that moon. Man, that's beautiful.
That's incredible. Full moon tonight. Good game. Full moon. Beautiful night.
Great football game.
Nice job.
Watch Gons. He's a return man. He's dangerous. You saw that on that kickoff return, Coach.
Absolutely.
Took it 95 yards to the 5-yard line of Lloyd. Then Catholic scored their only touchdown. Missed the PAT. Here's the kick. High and short. Gons fair catch at the 33-yard line. Sebastian was all over him.
Yeah, I like that fair catch. I think one thing I'm impressed with the Knights, they catch those punts. They don't let them roll.
Right. You hate when the ball rolls.
I hate it when they let them roll. Catch the ball, you know. That's what you practice. That's what you're a good high school football player. Catch them.
Who was your best return man at Dunbar?
Dougie Allen. Dougie Allen returned punts, and he was really good at it.
He had good hands, didn't he? So at the 32, 51 seconds, and I don't think Catholic has any timeouts left. There may be one, Coach.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get the timeouts up on the scoreboard. Here's Kern. He's got time. Throws it out to Blair. Head hard. And that's Sebastian. And Sebastian.
Yeah, he came over there with that forearm, drove him out. Watch this.
Yeah. Sebastian up to the 36. Pick up a 3. And Kern back in the pocket. Throws it down the left side to Gauntz. Gauntz down to the 46-yard line.
He's been a star in this game so far. They've got a good field goal kicker. You know, they can get 3 points out of this.
And they run up to the line and get the snap. Back at Kern. Steps up, Kern, and he's going to run it out of bounds and get out of bounds with 9 seconds to go. To 43, it will be a 60-yard field goal from here, Coach.
No, they're not going to do that. They got 9 seconds. They can run it out.
There's some pro kickers that can kick it 60, but not. I don't think at this level. We had a guy at DeGraff that could really kick it, didn't we, for Catholic last couple of years? I think he's at UK now.
Yeah. Then we had that Boyle County guy that kicked it.
Oh yeah, Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
As an eighth grader, we did the eighth grade middle school. We kicked a 53-yarder. As an eighth grader. Timeout on the field, 9 seconds to go. So, what are you going to sit up here?
Yeah, what are you going to do? I mean,
hooking lateral?
Nah, I guess you just try to Hail Mary pass and maybe get interference if you don't catch it.
Just 9 seconds to go in the first half. 7-6. Lloyd Memorial on top of the Knights of Lex Cath. I'm Gary Ball with Mike Meehan, Coach Meehan, King of Stream, William Warfield, Joe Allen, our excellent videographer. He's the best in the business, Coach.
He really is. He's right on those plays too. We run these when William runs the replays and goes in slow motion.
I put in for a raise for Joe Allen, King.
Yeah.
He's not even paying attention. He's over there. I put in for a raise for Joe Allen.
All right. What you don't want to do here is make a big mistake. There's about 4 things could happen in 3 of them are bad.
Yeah, they're real bad. Good point. Cole space and slot to the right. Aiden Blair out to the left with Kryer. And you got Gauntz out to the right. Kern waiting for the snap. Back to pass. Blair is going to be smashed out by Sebastian. Only took 4 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, but they're in a bind now. They're just not close enough for a field goal. And
only if they get a quick pass and maybe down to 30, Coach. Who knows?
It's 5 seconds. That's tough.
Triple set out to the left. There's Kern. He's going to look Lee. Throws it deep down to the end zone. And Sebastian, and it's going to be picked off through Sebastian's hands right to Griffin's hands. That's a 3rd interception thrown by Kern in the first half.
Yeah, we won't count that one, though. 2 crucial interceptions, and then one you just threw it up.
So at halftime, we come to a close, 7-6. Lloyd on top by 1 point. We'll come back with the UFOs, Mike Meehan. Here at halftime, 7-6. Lloyd on top of Lexington Catholic.
Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you. Same MRI, different prices. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60%. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Our first senior honoree of the night, student Delaney Bowles. He's from the cheer senior. Her parents are Scott and Lindsay Bowles, brother Drew, Jake, and Grayson. Presently undecided on a college. Their major will be elementary education. Her school activities include competing varsity cheer since 8th grade. She served on the Dance Blue Committee and Executive Vice President of Student Government. As far as accomplishments go, she was the Kentucky Academic All-State First Team in Beta Club. Delaney's favorite memory and words of wisdom is going on our Florida trips to nationals and making it through the finals last year. Her words of wisdom would be to cherish every moment because it really does fly by. Ladies and gentlemen, Delaney Bowles. Our next senior student is Perrin Cook. Her mother is Kristen Cook, father Jay Cook, and sister Ellie Cook. Her college choice is the University of Kentucky, where she will major in nursing. Her school activities and hobbies, she likes to cheer and hang out with her friends. As far as accomplishments, she made the KHSAA Academic All-State. Perrin's favorite memory is going to nationals with her team and making it to finals. Words of wisdom are to surround yourself with good people and don't take anything for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, Perrin Cook. Our next senior cheer member, Charlotte Donworth. Our parents are Ken and Lindsay, and her brother is Patrick. She plans to attend Coastal Carolina University in the fall and major in nursing. She's been a student ambassador for Lexington Catholic, and in her free time, she enjoys relaxing with her friends and with her brother. As far as accomplishments go, in February, while at Nationals, the cheer team made it to the final and was able to compete with some of the best teams in the country. Charlotte's favorite memory was attending Nationals in Orlando, Florida, with her best friends and being able to make lifelong friendships throughout her years at Lexington Catholic. If you were younger, Charlotte says to stay positive and always give 110%. When things are hard, try and remember each year is a different team, and you will never get a chance to cheer with the same people again. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Dawnworth. Our next senior, Mary Elliott Jenkins. Her mom is Kirsten Jenkins, her dad Jason Jenkins, and brother Ben Jenkins. Her cousin is Christopher Benito. She's undecided on a college and a major. She enjoys cheering for off-main athletics and hanging out with friends and family. Accomplishments include Kentucky Academic All-State Honorable Mention. Mary Elliott's favorite memory is going to Nationals with the team and making it to finals. Her words of wisdom are don't take anything for granted, enjoy every moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Elliott Jenkins. Our next student is Mary Alice Turner. Mary Alice's parents are Morgan and Bradley Turner. Her college choice is the University of Kentucky, where she hopes to major in business. She enjoys cheer and relaxing with friends. Mary Alice's favorite memory was hitting at Nationals with her freshman team, her team freshman and junior year. The words of wisdom are, don't take anything for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Alice Turner. And now our Lexington Catholic band seniors. Our first senior band student is Max Cook, escorted by Anthony and Jill Cook. His instrument is the baritone saxophone. Of course, his other activities include football. His favorite band memory is the New York City trip. His college choices include the University of Cincinnati, the University of Kentucky, and Western Kentucky University. He's undecided on a field of study. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Cook. Our next senior band student, May Abordo. Escorted by her parents, Mel and June Abordo. May plays flute in the Lexington Catholic Band. Other activities include the Service Club, the Lift Crew, archery, student advisors, and the Latin Club. Her favorite band memory is the ESP Fine Arts Chicago trip. College choices include Vanderbilt, William & Mary, and the University of Kentucky, where she hopes to study pre-med on the pre-med track and classical studies. Ladies and gentlemen, May Abordo. Our next senior student, James Bruggeman. Escort is Father Brian Bruggeman. His instrument is tuba. Other activities, entrepreneurship, the LCHS Service Club and Honor Council, Leadership Lexington Youth Program, and 4-H Counselor. His favorite band memory is the Chicago trip. His college choice is the University of Kentucky, where he hopes to study business and entrepreneurship. Ladies and gentlemen, James Bruggeman. Please welcome senior student John Kopek, escorted by his parents Joe and Beth Kopek and his sister Kate. John's instrument in the band is the clarinet. He also enjoys ultimate frisbee, the chess club, and jazz band. His favorite band memory is Pass the Kopek. His college choices include Notre Dame, the University of Chicago, and Centre College, with an intended field of study, political science. Ladies and gentlemen, John Kopek. Also, please welcome senior student Gentry Cosgrove, escorted by parents Tommy and Rhonda Cosgrove and brother Gage Cosgrove. Gentry's instrument is French horn. Other activities including Central Kentucky Youth Orchestra, French Club, and chemistry coach. Favorite band memories, the fine arts trips, and anytime I get a solo and a band piece. The college choices include Cambridge, Columbia, and Vanderbilt, where he hopes to study music and chemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, Gentry Cosgrove. Next, welcome senior student Cecilia Lowry, escorted by parents Connor and Tara Lowry, and siblings Maggie, who's a fellow band member, Julia, Gerard, and Rory. Cecilia's instrument is the flute. She also participates in cross country and track. Her favorite band memory is spending time with friends during the Chicago trip. College choices include Centre College, Case Western Reserve University, the University of Kentucky, and Catholic University of America, where she hopes to study classics and pre-medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Cecilia Lowry. Next is senior student John Parrish, escorted by Alan and Laura Parrish, class of '85 alumni, as well as Victoria and siblings Richard and Jane. John's instrument is trumpet and percussion. He also has played in the jazz band. His favorite memory, playing at games. His college choices include the University of Kentucky or Western Kentucky University, where he hopes to study engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, John Parrish. And our final senior band student, Jacob Whitney, escorted by his mother, Danielle Whitney, grandmother, Mildred Whitney, his niece, Mary Grace, his Aunt Rebecca, Uncle Michael, and Aunt Ida. His instrument in the band is the trombone. Other activities include ultimate frisbee, jazz band, student advisor, and search leader. Favorite band memory is the New York and Chicago trips. His college choice is Purdue. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Whitney. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for your senior cheer and pep band class of 2005. Someone has turned in a credit card. They found the name on it is Brielle Shively. Make your way to the credit box. You can retrieve it.
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up?
Keep the rhythm going.
Or get up.
Perfect.
who's not a runner now.
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, orthopedic surgery, and sports medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Bookworm, you don't have to kill it every time. Oops, I just get a little excited for a Clark's honey bun before practice. Gotta refuel for the season, you know?
I'm refueling my Clark's loyalty app. Have you guys downloaded it yet? The deals can't be beat. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return,
refresh, refuel.
Welcome back to Joseph K. Ford Stadium here in the campus of Lexington Catholic High School. Senior night here, the senior players, the senior cheerleaders, the senior band members, etc. Beautiful full moon, great night for football. 7-6, Lloyd leading Lexington Catholic. The Knights, mistake after mistake by both teams, turning the ball over, fumbles, etc. So we'll talk about a little bit about that in a minute. First of all, we want to do what we normally do here at halftime. We have our UFOs, our unheralded football overachievers. And again, I've said this before, but years ago when I was coaching, the one thing I always noticed was there were always people involved in the program that worked their rear ends off, that went above and beyond and got little credit for what they did. So I started what's called the UFOs, the unheralded football overachievers. We've had some good ones in the past. Today, Lexington Catholic coach Nick Bosch has picked for his UFO the athletic department at the Lexington Catholic High School. The athletic department made up of Dave Nuremberg, and assistant ADs Kevin Bergerman and Lee Tech. He said one thing he said for sure was that they make the program have everything they need in order to take care of the players and the coaches. It was one of those things where if you have a good athletic director, it really helps your program in all sports. It's a difficult job. It's a job that goes on all year long. No vacations for the athletic director. Head athletic director, Dave Nuremberg. Gary, I think you know him pretty well. He's a great guy. Kevin Bergerman, same thing. And, of course, Lee Tech. The UFO, the unheralded football overachiever for Lloyd Memorial High School up there in northern Kentucky, is Coach Kenny Bishop. Coach Niederman wrote a little thing about Kenny Bishop, and I'm going to read this for you. Assistant coach Kenny Bishop is the UFO. Coach Bishop coaches running backs. He will help with anything that the coaches ask. He spends countless hours assisting players and helping with the program. He will work unlimited hours doing behind-the-scenes work. He focuses on details and does all of this with very little recognition, and he doesn't ask for the recognition. So Coach Niederman happily chose Coach Kenny Bishop as his UFO, his unheralded football overachievers, Gary.
So the second half, I think Catholic has cut down on the turnovers. He had a fumble and 3 interceptions, 4 turnovers in the first half. Lloyd had some as well, Coach, but didn't hurt him. Didn't have any interceptions, so it didn't hurt him as bad.
Yeah, I think the thing that hurt them was the kickoff, 95-yard kickoff return by Gauntz.
And the goal line stand by Catholic.
Goal line stands by Catholic. See, every time there's a good thing, there's something to counteract it. For instance, great goal line stand, stopped a touchdown, but then we had a missed extra point. And now they're going to have to chase that extra point to see if they can keep it. We were hoping for a good game. I personally didn't expect a defensive struggle like this, but it is a really good football game.
You think of Erling and Lloyd, and you think of, baseball with J.T. Mulligan and basketball up there with Fields and company. But I tell you what, Lloyd's got a fine football team this year. Really, they got a good quarterback. Evans is a fine quarterback.
Yeah, I found some video on him on the internet, and I was watching him. And again, he's obviously a leader on the field. He's not real happy about running. He can run, but we noticed he slid a couple of times like they do in the college and pro
Don't want to take a hit.
Yeah, well, he took one because I think actually he slid. We got a 15-yard penalty. Catholic did by hitting on the slide. And I think Catholic called timeout shortly after that and said, look, we didn't work on this. We haven't talked about people sliding, so we got to be real careful with that. Just you can control yourself, go over top of the slide. Don't go into the slide.
Kyle Niederman played at Boone County High School back in the day. And, Nick Bosch, we talked about him in the pregame. He was a walk-on at Western Kentucky and played in that bowl game his senior year as a fullback, but what a tough guy.
Really tough guy. Curtis Cotton, a friend of mine that's down in Bowling Green, had worked with him before and said that he's all that. He's a tough guy in practice. He's cares about details, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, the winner of this game will probably win the district. I'm not sure how they're doing the playoffs this year, Coach. Somebody told me they're playing outside of their district, so I don't know what happens with that. We have to wait and see. But the winner of this game, for all intents and purposes, will win the district tournament, championship.
Yeah, this is a very important game for both teams, especially for Catholic, because it's okay. Lloyd is 6-1. I mean, that would make them 6-2, but Catholic does not want to be 7-1, and they just don't want that. That's not good for the program, even though anybody that would look at their schedule can understand why.
Yeah, open up with a tough loss to Highlands, which was 8-7 at halftime. They had a 21-0 lead against Madison Central, who's a 5-win team this year. And then Great Crossing, they lost 35-28, Coach. And Boyle County, everybody's losing to Boyle County.
Yeah, all those teams are good football teams. Great Crossing has really come around.
Corbin, they lost to Corbin as well.
Yeah, well, Corbin, and that was in Corbin.
Yeah.
So that's nothing to be ashamed of there. We're getting ready to start this second half, Gary, and I am looking for some adjustments on defense by Catholic to cover the deep passes.
Find out what they are, won't we go real quick?
Real quick.
And it's second half getting ready to start, 7-6. Lone touchdown, by the way, was Caleb Evans to Sebastian on a 27-yard strike. He was wide open in the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, he was. And then, again, Lexington Catholic did a pretty good job on a kickoff return and then took it in from there.
Duncan Gauntz returned it 95 yards to the 5-yard line, and then they took it in from there with the score. And then they missed the extra point, so that was key. That's the difference in the ball game right now. They missed extra point by Lexington Catholic.
Okay, we're going to have to see some defensive adjustments by the Knights on this, and I think that the Lloyd is going to talk a little bit about trying to get that ball to Sebastian more on the short passes rather than just trying to bomb it deep every time.
Yeah, and of course Wedding wants to keep it away from Sebastian. He's on the far side of the field at the goal line. Colton Barker's the near side at the 5-yard line, but I think Wedding will keep it away from Sebastian because he has capability of running it back all the way.
Right.
So we're just about set for the second half. 7-6. Lloyd Memorial on top here at Lexington Catholic. Here's a Wedding kick, and we're into the second half. And he kicks it deep. It will be Sebastian at the 4. Comes to the 10, 15, and he's going to go to the far side at the 10, and finally going to be stopped right there at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, he danced around a little bit too much. You know, again, I've said this before now. One of the things that I've seen over the years, not just when I was coaching, but with other good coaches that know how to coach the kicking game, you can get one cut on a kickoff. You don't dance around. You just can't afford to do that. You got 11 guys closing in on you like that.
That's right.
So don't dance. You got one cut and take it and go.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line, and Elijah Collins splits out to the left with Barger. You got Sebastian out to the right with Collins, and Caleb Evans out of the shotgun this time. Back in the pocket, throws it far side. It's caught, and then quickly out of bounds will be Copeland.
Well-coached pass offense. They noticed Catholic was off the receivers a little bit, so he just ran a 5 or 6 yard out.
So pickup of about 8. Be second down and 2 at the 30-yard line. Just underway in the second half. Trip set to the left. Now motion by Barger. And Evans back in the pocket, throws it downfield. Almost could have been picked off as he overshot Copeland. And there in the secondary was Ledridge, and he could have picked it off, I think, if it was thrown a little bit lower.
Yeah, I think what happened was Ledridge was more worried about making the tackle, and he closed in on the receiver, not watching that the ball was overthrown. It would have been a tough play either way. Yeah, either way.
Third down and 2 at the 30 for the Catholic defense and the offense of Caleb Evans, a junior quarterback of Erlanger Lloyd. Back in the pocket. Here's a snap. Fires over the right side, and it's dropped by Copeland. He had the catch and dropped it.
He had the first down, too.
Yeah, and he would have had the first down by about a yard, so it's going to be fourth down, and Lloyd would have to punt the ball to Lexington Catholic.
Pretty good first series by the Knights on that one.
Aided by a drop, Coach.
Exactly.
By a drop pass. Gauntz is back deep to the return to punt.
This punter, the first time he punted, did an excellent job of kicking that ball up high where it can't be returned.
And that's number 6 punting, Coach. Number 6 for Lloyd.
Yeah, A.J. Curry.
Curry punting. It goes down to 35.
Good punt.
And that's where they'll touch it down there. And it'll be Lexington Catholic football down by a point. And they got to get the offense clicking, Coach. The offense been kind of stymied tonight and hurt by turnovers.
Yeah, again, you're right. Turnovers are going to kill you. You got to stop that. No more. Take better care of the ball. But the big thing is get some yardage on first down, Gary. Try to get 4 to 5 yards on first down.
11:28 in the third quarter, 7-6. Very tight ball game. And Kern at quarterback is going to pitch it around to Aiden Blair, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. And that was a good stop turned in by Jackson Fan.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. I don't think you can get outside this team. I think they're just too quick. A little counter trap action or something inside. A little misdirection maybe.
Lloyd is a well-oiled machine this year. Only one loss, and they play really good defense. And Catholic's trying to beat them tonight on down the point. Kern out of the shotgun. Looks to pass. Goes over now to Gauntz. Gauntz to the 41-yard line.
That's a slip screen, jailbreak screen. You call it what you want. That could make 5 yards and be tackled like that did, Gary, or it could break all the way.
Avery Conrad, the Sam linebacker, the sophomore, made the hit for Lloyd's defense. Third down and about 4 yards to go at the 41-yard line. Kern sends Blair in motion. Takes a snap, back to throw, pump fakes, rolls to the right. Now he throws it, and it's going to be high, and Gauntz can't come up with it.
That was scary. That ball floated. I think he was being hit as he threw it, and that ball just floated off his hands.
So Lexington Catholic will be forced to punt the ball to Sebastian again. He'll go back deep to return the punt. Boy, not much time off the clock, just a minute 48 to go, and both teams have had the football.
Right.
Wedding set the punt. Rugby style, kicks it right side. Gantz watch it roll down inside the 5, the 10, rolls down to the 10-yard line, inside the 10, where it's down right there by Harrison Ledridge.
That was a nice job. Must have had a flag on the play. I don't know. The officials are having a discussion. I don't see a yell. Yeah, I do. It wasn't roughing the passer. I mean, a kicker.
Kicker.
No, it wasn't.
If it goes against Lloyd, would it be a first down for Catholic? I don't know.
Right.
Waiting for the white cap.
This is make the call, buddy.
I think that white cap is Morgan, isn't it? I think it is.
Tell. I guess it's against Catholic. By the way, he's talking to the Lloyd coach.
Yeah, they're going to take it back. Yeah, Keith Morgan's a white cap.
Well, yeah,
so
you would.
Lex Cath will have to, because they had it all the way down to the 10-yard line, so they're going to make him punt it again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, heck yeah.
So the penalty will move it back, and Catholic will be forced to punt from the 31-yard line.
Okay, now when you have these rugby punters, they're going to go to the right. They can either punt straight ahead or they go to the right.
You see where Sebastian has moved.
Yeah,
he's moved to the right side, to the left sideline. He's
Yeah.
expecting to kick over there. Finn Wedding is a very smart student, honor roll student at Catholic, so he'll have some smarts here and kick it away from him. Finn Wedding. Here's a snap.
Straight. Oh,
and it's blocked by Lloyd. And it comes down, and it'll be Lloyd football.
All right, okay. He's a rugby-style kicker. He goes to the right to kick, but this time he kicks straight ahead. And those big, tall guys got in and blocked the ball. That's not good right there.
So Lloyd will have it. They'll take it over at the 23-yard line. So they'll try to go up by touchdown, up 7-6, 9:54 in the third quarter.
Wedding played defense on that. He saw the ball blocked. He went up and grabbed it, caught it so that the
Lloyd
player
couldn't advance it.
Yeah, they couldn't grab it and run it.
Caleb Evans, the quarterback, waiting for the snap, gets it. Pitches it now to Collins, and he's going to be upended on a great play by Aiden Blair. Back at the 30-yard line. It's going to lose about 7.
They handled all 3 parts of that play. The Knights tackled the fake, the running back. They hit the quarterback, and they tackled the guy he pitched it to.
Lloyd Memorial. They come in with 1 loss to Newport Catholic. That was their opening game. They've won 6 in a row since that game, Coach.
They're a good football team. Let's see. Where's Collins? Yep, they're going to isolate Collins out there.
Sebastian split out to the right side.
This little squeeze there, a little tight wing there.
Sebastian goes in motion. They fake to him. Rolling right. Throw down the middle, and it's going to be caught. And the ball comes loose, and Catholic says they got it, but they were incomplete.
Yeah.
The receiver was Yuri Collins, but he dropped the ball.
Yeah, it was hit pretty hard, too. Let's see if this was the contact that did it.
It was high, and he tried to haul it in, and Blair hit him.
Yeah.
And he jarred the ball loose.
Good job by Blair on that. Collins was just a decoy in that time, just running a flare out here to the left.
3rd and 16, and we know they don't have much of a field goal kicker, but because they haven't tried a field goal yet tonight, they had a couple of opportunities for one.
Yeah.
So right here, it's big 3rd down. It's 4-down territory. for Erlanger Lloyd. Out to the top is Sebastian. Copeland's out there with him as well. To the near side is Collins. Caleb Evans. And it's knocked away, and it's caught by Copeland on the tip. As it's tipped, and then Copeland caught it. What great heads up and what concentration.
Right, exactly. Nice job of catching the football.
Aiden Blair tipped it up and tackled Copeland, the ball carrier. 4th down and about 4.
Do you think Blair saw some green grass on that one?
Oh, man, but it was high. If he could have, if it would have been right to him, he would have taken it all the way, probably for a touchdown. 4th down and 4 at the 17-yard line. Another big 4th down play for the Catholic defense.
What's going on here?
.849 should be the time on the clock to get 8:26. I believe that's Keith Morgan, the white cap.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's Keith. He's a good referee, good umpire. 4th down. Let's see what Caleb Evans will do here. He sends Barger in motion. Colton Barger goes to the right, and he steps up, and he gets a first down as he takes it to the 12-yard line. 1st down, Caleb Evans with the run.
Yeah, that was a good job of breaking free and running the football. You can see that. Nice job. He's taking some licks there. He didn't slide that time.
He was hit pretty hard by Aiden Blair.
Yeah.
Blair is laying some lumber on him tonight.
He is.
He made a couple nice hits in this game. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line for Lloyd, up 7-6. Catholic's offense has really been, slowed down tonight with turnovers. Evans takes a snap, rolls left, throws into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown as it goes to Copeland.
Again, open, completely open in the corner, coming across. All right, let's if we can get that again. Let's see if we can follow Copeland. I think he was coming from the other side.
Ty Copeland with the reception, 11-yard TD run, TD catch.
No, he just came out, just ran a little out. He's a big kid.
Makes it 13-6. Miller will come in for the extra point. Placement down, and kick is up, and it is through. 14-6, Lloyd. 8:06 to go in the third quarter here at Lexington Catholic. We'll be back on the Friday Night Beat, brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky.
Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you. Same MRI, different prices. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60%. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center.
Miller kicks it low, picked up by Catholic, returned up to the 33-yard line.
That's the only thing he could do on that one is run that ball straight ahead.
And he did up to the 33.
Short kick, a decent field position again. They're having their opportunities, Gary. They just have to do something here.
You're right. 14-6. They're only down by a touchdown and a two-point conversion.
Right. I think we're going to see Kern run the ball a little bit more now.
I think he should, don't you?
Yeah.
In the backfield is Blair, also Wasick for Matthew Kern. Keeps it, runs it inside, up to the 40, and still running to the 40-yard line. Nice run by Matthew Kern. Coach called the play.
Yeah, I think they're
You want
going
to go down
do
on the
that.
field and call it for the
No. I've done that before. That's too much pressure. But I think it was a good idea for him to run the football because they've got to get some things on first down, and that's a good gain. See, now they're fine.
2nd and 3. Pick up a 7. 2nd down with 7:34 in the 3rd. Kern
There you
gives
go.
to Blair. Goes left up to the hit hard by Copeland, the young man who caught the touchdown pass, but he gets the first down, 44-yard line, first down for Aiden Blair.
Yeah, see, 2 plays. When you get that first down yardage, and that second down,
You're
it's
right.
a lot easier.
Yeah, 7 yards on the first down. You can make a first down easy, can't you?
Yeah, what they don't want is an incompletion on first down. That puts them behind the sticks and gives them a little bit of a problem.
7:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Kern, wideouts both sides, motion, and he gives up the gut, running with it. Wasik up near midfield, and he's tripped up there and making a nice play. And that was Brandon Carter, the sophomore, making the play, the defensive tackle for Lloyd.
Okay, Gary, look, they're not huddling. They're going quick. They're going to pound the ball.
Here's a give out to Blair at 40, down to 35-yard line, nearly popped it. Aiden Blair, nice run, and he's knocked out there by Elijah Collins, number 3.
Yeah, keep those plays going now. Just don't make any errors. Don't turn the ball over. You know, you got control. Drive the football.
Nice play by Collins. It doesn't make that play. That possibly could be 6.
Jet sweep.
Here's a give now to Gauntz. Gauntz takes it down inside the 30 to the 29. That's a pickup of 5 yards. So
That's good.
2nd down.
They're going to run that jet sweep fake and let Kearns keep it to the left. They'll come back to it.
Finally some life in the offense for Lexington Catholic.
Good job of blocking by the offensive interior line, too.
Kern. Matthew, wait for the snap. Gives inside to Blair. Blair around the right side. Tripped up. Good play by Sebastian at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, you just can't run at him. You just can't.
I'd run away from number 7.
Too. Oh, yeah.
He's on this side, so I'm running to the left.
Yeah. I think, again, they need to run that jet sweep. They could run it to the wide side this time.
Yep, you're right. And that's the open side of the field.
This is the formation they like to do it from.
Alex Rayon is in there at running back slot. And Kern waiting for the snap. Now goes to the sideline for the call from Dave Nuremberg, the offensive coordinator. Defensive last year, his offense this year. And Kern pitches at last moment and diving on the ball. And that's going to be Rayon and going to be about a yard or 2 shy of the first down.
Yeah, I think that was a nice little option look that time. Pitch was a little low. You know, it's funny on those pitches. You have to pitch that ball right at the chest. You know, if you put it up in their face, they lose track of what's going on in the field. If you put it too low, then their knees tend to hit the ball and knock it loose.
Yeah, 4th down, about over a yard to go for first down. Kern keeps it himself, gets a first down, breaks a tackle to the 20-yard line. Nice run by Matthew Kern as coming over to knock him out of bounds was 14, Avery Conrad.
Yeah, that was a nice job of running the football. They've found a little weakness. Okay.
Looks like Lloyd's getting a little tired.
Looks like, well, the Catholic's going quick. There's a little
pitch to Blair around the left side. Cuts it back to the 10. He's to the 5. Blair down. Touchdown. Avery Blair, what an effort.
Whoa, boy,
he took
that
it
was awesome.
22 yards for the first down. Aiden Blair, and it's 14-12, Lloyd on top.
All right, watch the block by number 7, I believe it is here.
Kryer made a good block, too.
Yes, he did. And
that's Wasik pushing him in the end zone.
Wasik said, I want part of this.
They got part of it.
We going for 2, Gary, or not?
Yeah, they probably will. 14. They haven't put the points up on the board yet.
No.
But it's 14-12. Lexington Catholic can tie it on this 2-point conversion.
Don't get a delay.
Everybody has about 2 or 3 great 2-point conversions. This got to be your best, Coach.
This got to be your best, and they don't run the ball well. So unless Kern's running it,
Kern pitches now to Blair. He's going to throw it, and he throws it wide open.
Nice
2-point conversion to Wasik. Great throw to Wasik. from Blair, and it's tied at 14-all.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice play, Coach. This was a nice play. Look at this. That was a nice throw by Blair and a nice catch by Watson.
Relaxing. He caught the ball, looked it in his hands.
Yep. So 14-all, 4:20 to go on the Friday Night Beef. Brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky.
That was
Girls like you aren't runners, they said. Well, I wasn't.
Let's go ahead and get some pictures of that knee, okay?
6 months, down the drain. Give up
Keep the rhythm going.
or get up.
Perfect.
Who's not a runner now?
You don't have to be an elite athlete to be treated like one. UK Healthcare, Orthopedic Surgery, and Sports Medicine. The power of advanced medicine.
So we're set to kick off. Catholic just tied it up. Nice run by Blair, 22 yards. And nice throw by Blair to Watson to tie the game with 2-point conversion.
It was.
Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, King of Stream, William Moorfield, Joe Allen, our great videographer. 14-14, 4:20 in the third. Here's the kick, and it's going to be Sebastian at the goal line, out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, up to the 30, and ran out of bounds on the far side. Let's see, we got it to. They mark him up at the closer to 39-yard line.
Yeah, Mashney was the one that made the tackle on the out of bounds there.
This guy's dangerous, isn't he, Coach? Number 7. He's a weapon for Lloyd.
Well, we saw him break open on a couple passes, especially one that Evans overthrew.
38-yard line. They say when it touched out of bounds at the 38. So Catholic's defense is going to try to bend but not break here late in the third quarter. 14-14 is your score.
All right, 2 deep safety. I like this defensive look.
Caleb Evans. Out it comes to Griffin, and he's going to take to the 44-yard line. He's knocked down by Ledridge there, Harrison Ledridge. Picks up about 6, second down and 4.
This quarter is going quick. It's 3:52.
That was Avery Conrad, for Lloyd. Caught the football. First time we see him in as a receiver, number 12.
Okay.
No, but that was Griffin.
Okay. They
Caleb Evans.
3 deep.
High snap. Rolls right. He's in trouble. Gets away from it. Rolls to the left. Hit and dropped on a nice play turned in by number 10 there of Catholic, Jack Wedding.
Wedding come up there and put a lick on him. Lexington Catholic was in a 3 deep coverage this time. See, they're covering those guys deep now. So, back them off them. I think Evans was looking deep that time, and everybody was covered. Got cramps going on together.
Yep, so Lloyd player down. It'll be third down and about 6. Lloyd player down, cramping, 3:18 to go in the third quarter. Coach, is this everything you thought it'd be? I know we had some turnovers. It wasn't very pretty in the first half, but it's a good ball game.
Yeah, in the first half they were kind of exchanging turnovers, fumbles, interceptions, and so on. But I think both teams got good coaching staffs. You get in there at halftime. People don't understand. It's hectic at halftime. Normally what you do is your team goes into the locker room. They can get a drink. They need to do what they got to do. The coaches meet outside. And the head coach says, okay, we're really messing up on defense, so let's get the defense first. We'll talk to them first. Then we'll do the offense, or vice versa. So, but when you get in there, it goes so fast. The only good thing is they may have made the halftime a little longer because of the ceremonies.
Lloyd Memorial from Erlanger. They are 6-1 under Kyle Niederman. Right now it's 14-14. They're tied with Lexington Catholic, and we'll give a shout-out to Bridget DeVries. Linda watching tonight?
Linda's watching, my wife Lynn, and she's had a busy day today at the Visitors Center where she works, and she said she was going to put the game on and do some cleaning or whatever while she's watching the game. So.
Yep. I think Bridget was doing some shopping tonight. She might have just tuned in. And Lloyd Memorial is tied to young man that's up, and that's going to be Carter.
That's
He's
the big guy.
Yeah, Kyron Carter, 290-pounder.
Yeah, he's had a good game. He plays offense and defense, too.
He does. Real good defensively.
Yes.
Only a sophomore. No, he is a senior, Coach. I beg your pardon. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. 14 all, Lexington Catholic and Lloyd Memorial. Caleb Evans, junior quarterback. Big third down. Back in the pocket, deep drop. Wasik after him, and he sacks him. He's shaken up. Wasik is shaken up, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
But he did sack him. Back at the 31-yard line, Wasik is going to roll over. He's not going to get up very quickly.
Yeah, they're going to be careful with him. He came in there pretty hard. Watch this. Went right through it, and that's a good, like maybe a hip pointer or something. It looks like he twisted his hip a little bit.
Yeah, the quarterback kind of fell on him, Coach.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's a tough guy.
I'm telling you, those Wasiks, I don't know what that family eats. Their parents must serve those guys like horseshoes and nails or something.
Yeah,
like
I know
that.
their grandfather. He's a really nice guy. And Jackson Wasik playing at Center College right now this year. He's a backup to Goldman. Jack Goldman who played right here at Catholic.
Kept it in the family.
Yep. Wasik is a great player, only a junior,
Okay.
number one.
Okay, Lexington Catholic's adjustment defensively is a cover 3 look. They're playing a cover 3, and those safeties backing off in the middle of the field to be able to run either way, cover right or left on the deep passes. Put a little blitz on. Good.
Set for the punt. It's off, and Gantz watches it bounce, and it's going to be down at the 37-yard line.
Opportunity strikes, Gary.
6 was punting there and that is
A.J. Curry.
Curry he's got some punting tonight because Miller punts. Miller kicks extra points and field goals, but Curry's been kicking punts.
He's a junior and another one of those guys on his team, this very good football team. They're going to be back next year.
Maybe Catholic found some with that hurried-up offense, Coach.
I think they did, and I think they lit a fire under Kern.
1st and 10, Lloyd Memorial out of Erlanger, Kentucky. Northern Kentucky football, and up there with Beechwood, who wins state titles left and right. Highlands. You got Cooper up there as ranked number 1, I believe, in the state right now.
Yeah, they're really doing good.
They went to the finals last year. Got a timeout on the field. 2:37 to go. We got a timeout with 14 all. Catholic and Lloyd tied here at the field. Joseph K. Ford. This was named after Joe Ford. He donated a few $1 million to Catholic for the field. They named the stadium after him, Joseph K. Ford Stadium, and unfortunately we lost him several years ago to cancer. Coach.
Right. Hey, tell me, we got a minute here. Tell me a little bit about Scholastic Ball Report.
Scholastic Ball Report is Sunday at noon on CW. This week, the Madison Central boys golf team, state champions, are on with us. Kyle West Congleton does a great job of that. And Paul McClure, a great lineman from Boyle County, also got a 34 in the ACT. Whew. And he also is the champion Greco wrestling champion in the state of Kentucky. And he's a all-state lineman. He's a scholar athlete of the week on the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon.
I didn't know we had Greco wrestling here.
Well, they started a couple years ago, Coach. 1st and 10, Kern, and Gantz goes in motion. Give it up the gut, and that's going to be Blair, and he's going to be tackled there and coming up and getting him. And let's see, that was Tomlinson, Lincoln Tomlinson.
Okay, that's a good first down. See that? And there's 4 yards on a first down.
But they got 7 on their first down the last series. But 4's pretty good.
4 times 3 is 12.
12 yards. That's first down. Give down to Blair up to going to the 41-yard line. It picks up about 3, so it's going to be 3rd down.
See, what they're doing, I'm really the Lexington Catholic coaching staffs got in there at halftime. Kern was probably really mad because of the interceptions, and they said, "Look, man, forget the interceptions.
A couple of them you threw up. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah,
they were tipped and everything.
Just forget that stuff. Do your thing out there. You're a leader."
Kern has 10 touchdown passes this year. Third down, waiting for the snap, and going to give up the middle, and running hard is going to be Wasik. I don't think he's hurt, Coach.
No.
Takes it first down to the 41.
No, I don't think he's hurt either. He exploded with that ball. That's it.
First and 10, and Lexington Catholic trying to take their first lead in this ball game.
Going quick again. Option.
Toss goes to Blair. Blair tripped up at the 37 and tripping him up there, making a nice play is Ryan Miller, the defensive end.
Sebastian played that really well. He didn't make the tackle, but he forced the pitch inside. I mean, he's doing his job.
Second down and 6. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. The score 14 Lloyd Memorial, 14 Lexington Catholic. Waiting for the snap. Kern gives inside handoff. That's going to be ran down to the 30-yard line, and another first down for Lexington Catholic.
They're keeping those fresh legs in there. Like we said before, they're deep at a lot of positions.
Alex Rayon, nice running. Kryer to the bottom. Give inside, and Rayon running hard and takes it down to the 26-yard line. And he's stopped right there, and coming up to get him was Bill Lewis.
Yeah, we're going to see a play action pass here, or we're going to see Kern keep the ball.
That's probably going to do it for the third quarter. Gets down to 4 seconds, and it's going to run out. Third quarter comes to a close, and it'll be Catholic 14, Lexington Catholic 14, Lloyd Memorial 14 here at Lexington Catholic. Don't go away. Stay tuned for an exciting fourth quarter on the Friday Night Beef, brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
Welcome back here to Lexington Catholic. They have the football down at the 27-yard line of Lloyd as we start the fourth quarter. And if Catholic can score anything here, field goal or touchdown, be the first time they've had a lead in this football game.
Yeah, and they've got opportunity here.
Matthew Kern, he has got, is that Blair in the backfield or Rayon? It is no Kern. Throws it downfield wide open, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Nice throw.
That's going to be Wasik.
Okay, see, they were running the ball, and what do they do here? Watch this play action fake. Watch this. Oh, we're going to see that again.
(20-14). Here comes Wedding for the PAT that will put him up by a touchdown, 21-14. As 11:54 to go in the ball game.
This is important.
Waiting for the snap, kick up, and it is going to be no good off to the right. And he's missing both times off to the right.
Yeah.
And it's 20-14, Lexington Catholic. 11:54 to go in the ball game. We'll be back to Lexington Catholic. They lead Lloyd Memorial 20-14.
Brooklyn, you don't have to kill it every time. Oops, I just get a little excited for a Clark's honey bun before practice. Gotta refuel for the season, you know?
I'm refueling my Clark's loyalty app. Have you guys downloaded it yet? The deals can't be beat. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return,
refresh, refuel.
Golf, Charlie Spiller kicking off. It's a deep kick. Sebastian takes it, and it's going to be in the back of in the 2 yards back, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Good job.
Charlie Spiller, the kicker that time, was Mr. Golf this year. Was also on the ball report last week, Coach. No, he's on in a couple of weeks. He hadn't been on yet. We're doing so many shows. Forgetting who's on the show. He's on next week.
Yeah, but you're getting the right people on those shows. I'll tell you, they're really interesting. Okay, here we go.
So Lexington Catholic and Lloyd. What can Lloyd do to get something going here in this with 11:54 to go, Coach?
For one thing, don't get greedy. Don't try to throw the bomb all the time. Go ahead and get these receivers open. They're open in the flats. See, Lexington Catholic, look how they're dropped back now. They're running that's almost a shell defense, like an umbrella type defense. They're not going to let them get by.
Davis. That was an incomplete down the right side. Caleb Evans.
That might have been tipped.
Evans runs to the sideline to get the play with 11:50 to go. 20-14, Lexington Catholic on top of Lloyd Memorial.
Referee slowed that game down here. He just called a timeout himself. I think they had trouble. There you go. They have an injury, a player down on the sideline.
Okay. So we'll step out. Friday night beef brought to you by Mingua Beef Jerky. We'll be back. Second down and 10 at the 20-yard line. And Caleb Evans, he gets it now to his receiver. And he stopped at the 22-yard line. That's a good play, and that's a nice play turned in. And that was turned in, Coach, by John Moses.
Yeah, Moses, nice play. They're playing with a lot of emotion now. The Knights are playing with a lot of emotion. What they don't want to do here is just get over pursue. You don't want Evans to run the football when you run by him. But they're doing really well. They're playing with a lot of emotion. I love seeing that.
Yeah. Approaching 11-12 to go in the ball game, and Catholic leads Lloyd Memorial by 6 points, 20-14.
They're in the cover two. I don't like this defense. Let's see.
Evans gets it on the left side and hit it to 25.
Nice tackle.
That's going to be Elijah Collins, and he's upended, and a nice play turned in by Isaiah Mashney.
Yeah, I said I didn't like the defense, but they actually had the perfect defense called for that play. Nice job.
So they're going to stop Lloyd and get the ball back, leading by 6. So momentum right away on the Catholic shoulders, no doubt.
Yeah, no, definitely momentum. Let's see what kind of field position they get.
So Curry comes in to punt.
Catholic definitely going to return. They're not going to try to block it.
Duncan Gantz is a good return man. We saw that on 95-yard kick return. Here's
nice
the punt. Good punt over the head of Gantz back to the 25. Still rolling down to the 23-yard line, and that's where Lloyd will mark it down.
Wow.
And Lexington Catholic at the 23-yard line, and 10-11 to go in the ball game, and they lead Lloyd Memorial 20-14.
That was a heck of a punt, Gary. I think he was back on the 20-yard line when he punted that thing.
So that was about a 30, 40, 55, 57-yard punt.
Yeah, that was an excellent punt. That's what they needed there, actually, Lloyd. Now, if they can just get him stopped, then they'll have a good field position.
Matthew Kern with triples receivers to the right side. Kryer out to the bottom. Fakes now, rolls to the right. Hits his man, Aiden Blair, and he's going to be stopped at the 27-yard line. And he's pulled down there. And let's see, coming over to pull him down was Elijah Griffin.
Yeah, nice play. Really nice tackle.
Griffin, I tell you, that's the thing about these Lloyd players. They're sure tacklers, Coach.
They are.
Timeout as the player has cramps right in front of us down here in the press box at the 20-yard line. 10:01 to go in the ball game. Catholic leads 20-14. They trailed in this ball game. What was it, 14-6, Coach?
14-6.
So 14 unanswered.
Missed 2 extra points though, Gary.
Yeah.
2 PATs, and that can come back and hurt you.
Yep.
But we've seen some good adjustments by the Knights too, and I think the biggest adjustment, and you mentioned this, is going quick. They spent an entire series going fast. They have plenty of running backs, plenty of receivers that have a lot of skill and a lot of speed, and I think Lloyd hasn't been used to that. They have been they've had pretty much easy games.
Okay, the district wraps up next week for both teams. Lloyd will play Bourbon County, and they'll win that game easily because Catholic beat them 62-7.
Yeah.
And then you look at Lexington Catholic next week. They will play Pendleton County.
Yeah, that'll be an easy game. Well, heck, after Vanderbilt beating Kentucky and Alabama, I don't say any game's easy.
But hey King, if you win the district this year, if Lex Cath wins the district, do they host the first round of the playoffs? I think we're going to find that out. King said he'll ask, but
that's a big deal hosting the playoff games.
I think they're changing the format this year. For some reason, I think they go out of the district, but I think they would play their first game at home, Coach. We'll be at LCA next week to see your Eagles as they would take on Washington County, who's got a fine football team.
That'll be interesting too. Now, I'm not familiar with Washington County, but
okay. Whoever wins this game will host a district game every first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's always good.
That's what they're fighting for tonight, Coach.
That's it, and they're fighting.
10 minutes to go in the ball game. Lexington Catholic 20, Lloyd Memorial 14. Kern sends Rayon in motion, gives up the gut, and that's going to be Wasik fighting his way up to the 29, not to 30. He was stopped there by Lincoln Tomlinson, wheel linebacker.
Yeah, nice job, too. They just stood him up, and that's the way to do it. Billy Lewis was in on that,
yeah,
too.
Billy
just
Lewis
a sophomore.
Along with Tomlinson. 9:30 to go in the ball game. 3rd down and 4 for Lexington Catholic up near the 30-yard line. Wasik sets up, and in the backfield is Rayon. Kern throws, and it's going to be incomplete off the hands of the intended receiver, Cashman.
Yeah, that ball could have been caught, but it was he was in trouble throwing that ball. They had him on the sideline.
So it's going to be a 4th down punt coming from Lexington Catholic. So Lloyd will get it back with plenty of time, 9:15 to go in the ball game.
Yeah. Just too dangerous back there. You just got to be careful.
Yeah, Sebastian is
no.
a dangerous man. I think he's one key for this Lloyd team, Coach. He's got to stay healthy.
That's right.
Waiting for the snap. Rugby style, and goes to the right side. And it rolls down to the 30-yard line.
Good job. I mean, that rugby kick keeps them away from the return man.
That was a 45-yard punt with the roll.
9 minutes and 6 seconds to go, and anybody's game right now.
At the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for Lloyd Memorial, Erlanger Lloyd Memorial. Right off the I-75 exit to Erlanger. We were up there last year, Coach. We enjoyed that trip last year in the trailer.
Yeah, we
really
did.
The mobile broadcast.
That was a good trip. I think we stopped somewhere to eat on the way back, but I might be wrong.
Waffle House.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Waffle House.
Waffle. Pass left side. It's caught and up to the 38-yard line. That's a nice catch and run there by Elijah Collins.
Yeah, that again, that's smart too on their part, on Lloyd's part. Juggernauts are running those out patterns, getting close to the sideline, easy throw, easy catch. It's hard to make a mistake on those. So
right.
That's what I said, though. I think that Evans does not want to run the football. He will run the football.
Coach, you're right. Henry Clay got their first win tonight over Dunbar, 21-6.
Oh, boy.
Second down is short. Incomplete, those at high. Then the receiver is Collins. Some other scores. Martin County over Knott County Central, 49-0. Central beat Cal, 48-28. Newport Catholic beat Dayton, 40-48. Cove Catholic over Harrison County, 56-6. Dixie Heights up in Northern Kentucky beat Scott. And Russell over Bath County, 42-8. Bullitt East beat Southern by a count of 36-13. Final scores from Kentucky. Third down and short. That time, Evans just overshot his receiver.
All right, check this out. He changed the formation. Evans did that. He moved them out wide.
Back to pass.
Of course.
Is caught and a first down up to the 44-yard line. It's complete to Elijah Collins.
Okay, see, what Evans did that time, I don't know whether it was coaching or he just did it himself. He realized the way they were playing that defense, he needed to spread the field more. He moved those receivers out wide. That safety moved over. And so the only one that could make the tackle over there was the corner, and he made the tackle, but they made good yardage on the play.
Good point, Coach.
Oh, he's moved it. They're out there again now. It's Tripp's out here.
Yeah, Tripp to the near side. For Caleb Evans. Screen over the middle. It's caught by Collins, Yuri Collins, to midfield, and then tackled down at the 48-yard line, and stopped there. Let's see, it looked like Cole Space made that hit.
Yeah. 8 minutes to go in the game, and they're driving it, and they're driving it with patience, and I think that's important. They obviously don't want to get – they want to score here, but they don't want to give Catholic much time.
Exactly. They got plenty of time to take it down the field, don't they, and not give Catholic much time. Catholic's up 20-14 over Lloyd Memorial. Caleb Evans, the junior quarterback, I'm going to ask you your thoughts on him after this play, Coach. He's back in the pocket. Those at left is caught first down as it's caught over there, and the same receiver, Elijah Collins. Your thoughts of this quarterback, junior Caleb Evans?
I'm very impressed with him, especially he's a junior. His feet are good. You always watch the feet first. He sets his feet right. He doesn't get too deep, stays in that pocket. He's not afraid to run the ball outside if he has to. But my big thing with him is, like in this crucial situation, a younger quarterback and an experienced quarterback might make a crucial mistake here. I don't think he's going to make a big mistake. Catholic's going to have to earn this.
Sebastian splits way out to the right side. Barker in motion. We're rolling to the right. Evans throws now. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Wasik.
Oh, he got drilled.
And he's hit hard, and there's a flag down.
I saw that, yeah.
And Wasik with the interception.
Man, he took a lick.
But he was blocked right into him, Coach.
Yeah, I know. Whew. But they'll retain the ball.
Mark Kozinski blocked this man into Wasik, and that really was a hit, Coach. Watch this. See the man here? See, he was blocked into him.
Yeah.
They get the football with 6:58 to go. Now Catholic can take their time, drive down, and if they score here, they have a 2-touchdown lead.
Right. Now, here's what people – you're watching this. There was a hold against Lexington Catholic after the interception. So they've got to mark off from the ball where the ball was intercepted. It's a 10-yard penalty.
37-yard line to take it back to. It'd be Catholic ball on the interception by Wasik. What an interception.
Oh, it was awesome.
Caleb Evans going to sideline over there, shaking his head because he threw that ball right to Wasik. I don't think he saw him.
Well, I don't think so either. I think he stepped right in front of it.
Kern Gives inside, running hard with it. Blair, and he's tripped up. Blair by Sebastian. If he broke that Sebastian tackle, he's still running.
He's still running, but good athlete. Two good athletes there against each other.
Pickup of 7. 6:35 to go in the ball game. Lexington Catholic 20, Lloyd Memorial 14.
Yeah, Gary, they're more successful when they go quick, but they don't want to go quick now.
Right. Motion by Gauntz. Give to Blair. Blair streaks down to the 40-yard line.
Okay, now watch a good running back. Watch how he covers the ball. He covers the ball with both arms going through there. He's been taught what to do. He folds himself over the ball, covers it with as much skin as he can so the ball's not knocked loose.
Elijah Collins made the hit for Lloyd Memorial. 6:05 to go in the ball game. Catholic 20, Lloyd Memorial 14. Catholic driving at the 40 of Lloyd. Give to Gauntz, around the left side. 35 down to the 30-yard line. I tell you, Lloyd's gassed.
They're gassed.
They're gassed.
And give Lexington Catholic offensive line credit because they're really holding their own right now.
This is where you don't play, two or three players a position. As you play the same guys the whole time, they get tired in the fourth quarter, don't they?
Yeah, and Lexington Catholic has a lot of bullets in her gun, too. They can really throw a lot of people at you. But, again, I still think that when you really look back on it, if Catholic wins this football game, I think it's because of the schedule they've played.
You're right. They played a brutal schedule. Kern out of the shotgun. Rose right hit, and he's going to be dropped immediately.
Didn't make the first down, did they?
57. Carter made the 57, Coach. I believe that's the other Carter. 57. That's going to be Aiden Dolan.
Yeah, Aiden Dolan, the sophomore. Wow. 3rd and inches.
Yep. Kern. Gauntz in motion. And first down to Aiden Blair right up the middle.
Yeah, I think Blair's their strong point right now, Gary. I really do. I think he's the guy that needs to carry the football. He's so quick out of his stance, and so sure.
Look at Wasik. He has a touchdown catch to put him on top, and then he had the 2-point conversion. Then he had the interception that turned the tide here late in the game.
And Kryer he's been locked down pretty well.
He has. Well, we said Sebastian's been on him, so Sebastian's a great cover guy. Senior. He'll go to college somewhere, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Kern. Kryer goes in motion near side. Gives it inside. Blair running down, hit, knocked back, and making the play there was Copeland.
Yeah, Copeland wasn't worried about the tackle. He's trying to pull the ball out of his hand.
3:35 to go. It's going to be 2nd down. Lexington Catholic trying to hold on to the 6-point lead. They trailed in this game 14-6, Coach.
I'm watching the God, I hate to say it. I'm watching the secondary. Especially the safeties. They're flying up there. A play action pass. I know you don't want to throw here, but
they did it once to Wasik. He was wide open for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So Matthew Kern.
Watch, there's nobody in the middle of the field. 0 people in the middle of the field.
Kern throws it back, and it goes to Kryer, and it goes to Sebastian on coverage and incomplete. There is a flag. 2:58 to go in the game. Whitecap.
Little discussion going on here. See what he's got. Must be against Catholic. All right, watch the replay, see if we see anything.
That's a hold, Coach.
Yeah. Illegal, ineligible receiver downfield. And they declined it, of course.
They could have called anything on that play.
It was 2 or 3 things.
take it back to 27-yard line. 3rd down and 6. 2:58 to go.
Yeah, that hurt him. That took away the threat of a
3rd
run here.
and 11. Yeah, they got wrong down on the scoreboard. It's 3rd and 11. Now they're moving it down. Yeah, it'll be 3rd and 6. There we go. Now it's 3rd and 6, Coach.
Yeah.
I was right the first time.
Yep.
They didn't have marked it off yet. Kern with Blair in the backfield with him with Wasik. Kreyer's out to the bottom. Cashman to the top. Pitch, and that's going to be a flag down.
And again, Catholic, false start. Oh, man, that play was there, too. A little flip outside. They were pinching hard to come after the
It looked like it
quarterback.
was going to go somewhere, didn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
2:56 to play. Lexington Catholic 20. Lloyd Memorial 14. The winner of this game, really for all intents and purposes, wins the district.
Yep, and hosts.
Because one team, Lloyd, has Bourbon, and I think Catholic has Pendleton County next week. And those should be easy victories. Kern, Matthew waiting for the snap. Gets a snap, back in the pocket, throws it downfield, and it's going to be Kryer, and he catches it in front of Sebastian. And Kryer says, there we go, down to the 12-yard line.
One catch. Is that his first catch?
Yes.
It was a big one.
Yep.
That's all right. You can go through a game and only have one catch and know that the one you did catch was a big one.
Down to the 14-yard line.
There's no time ran off the clock.
Yeah, a few seconds. Maybe about 6. 2:50 to go in the ball game. Lexington Catholic needs a score here. Up by 6. Waiting for the snap. Blair down to the 11-yard line. And he's wrestling around. 56 brought him down, Coach. 56.
All right, and it was it's timeout, by the way. Of
56. That's the only man I don't have. I got all the other guys.
Stone Eichhoff. Stone Eichhoff.
2:41 to go in the ball game. It's at the 12-yard line. 2nd down at about 8. And, Coach, next Friday we'll be at Lexington Christian against Washington County. And then the regular season ends the following week, November 1st.
That was a fast season. It really was. It'll be interesting next week at Lexington Christian. Christian's really strong this year.
They're good.
But I know nothing about Washington County. I'm going to have to look some things up.
LCA's only loss this year was to Boyle County, who they played pretty tough, really.
Yeah.
And then they lost, see, Coach, they beat Cal. Let's see who else did they lose to, Coach? Help me out.
You're looking. I don't remember.
Okay. Go ahead, help.
Yeah, it's 2nd down and 7. Again, they've got a field goal kicker, and if they needed to kick that field goal, that would make it 23-14.
Franklin County beat them. Franklin County beat them 38-33.
Yeah, they're Franklin County's a darn good football team.
Kern, toss around the right side to Blair. Blair going to be run down by the linebacker, Jackson Fan.
Fan is a very good linebacker. And that ball is almost intercepted by the defense, that pitch.
I think we had a timeout called. 2:38 to go in the ball game. You know, Catholic, they got a pretty good field goal kicker. So they kick a field goal to be up by 9 points, Coach.
Yeah, that would be ball game there.
Might do it.
Just be conservative here. They feel good about their kicker. Now, he missed 2 extra points.
I know, but he's a good field goal kicker.
He missed 2 extra points. That would make me a little nervous.
I wouldn't line it up to the right side. I'd line up to the left side of the hash mark.
Yeah.
Because he tends to kick it right.
Yeah, and you can do that, too. Your quarterback can, take the ball and move a few steps over and just – but they don't like to be under center. I always wondered why they don't get Kern under center a little bit. They can run a sneak for 4 or 5 yards.
Football is placed at the 10. A timeout was called.
So, in your opinion, and I agree with you, by the way, this is 3rd down. They feel like they've got a good field goal kicker.
Yep.
Take the ball. Make sure you run it to the left because he's been missing to the right, hasn't he?
Yep. Close spaces, a wide out to the left. Now,
little confusion for some reason.
Wedding goes to the left. Kern looking toward the sideline. Now they got to play. 3rd down and 6. Snap.
Just what you said.
And he rolls to the left, pitches to
Oh,
Blair.
don't do that.
Hit hard
Oh,
and
don't do that.
knocked down right there by the safety, Ty Copeland.
I mean, they went to the left. I just worry about those pitches. But,
Another timeout was called. I tell you, these teams using all of them here late in this game.
They're done. That's it. They've called 3. So it's going to come down to this field goal.
Friday night beef by Mingua Beef Jerky. I got my Mingua in the mail. It was teriyaki and bourbon. Good stuff.
I didn't get any of that stuff. I need to get some.
I'll bring you some. What do you want, teriyaki or bourbon? I know. I wasn't thinking before I asked that. Bourbon. My guy's he loves bourbon.
I'm a bourbon fan. I admit it. And
I am too. I love Four Roses.
Small batch. Yes.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a field goal attempt. Place it down the left hash, coach.
We don't need to block this thing now. Make sure your offensive line, you block.
Wedding.
Because they're coming.
Kick it. Waiting for the placement.
Good snap.
It's down, and the kick is up, and it is good.
Oh, nice.
They put it in the
kick.
left hash mark. He kicked it right, but it still went through.
Yeah, you're right.
23-14. Catholic, but 2:27 to go in the ball game, and that may just about do it, Coach.
It might just about do it.
There's only 2:27 to go. Lloyd can go down and score in a hurry, but still they will be down even with the 2-point conversion. Almost blocked there. It was a good effort.
Oh, boy, I tell you what. You just can't make a mistake. Kick the ball on the ground, kick it toward the out of bounds, do something. Don't kick it deep. Unless you can kick it in the end zone, which you can do.
Yep.
He showed that. That was a really good drive,
Yeah.
Gary. It really was.
23-14, Catholic. Remember, they were down 14-6, so 17 unanswered, Coach.
That makes up for the 21 that they were ahead and got beat against Madison Central.
Oh, yeah. So it'll be Spiller kicking off, Mr. Golf this year. Won the state championship in golf, individual play. Charlie Spiller, great student. Here's the kick.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be Sebastian at the 5. Comes at a 15-20.
There you go.
And smothered and taken down and mixing it up. There is Jack White and Copeland. Mark him at the 20-yard line.
Well, time to play defense. And again, Evans is very capable of throwing that ball by you. So you have to really cover these receivers deep.
Caleb Evans, junior quarterback.
No timeouts, Gary.
6'2", he's a good size young man, 190 pounds.
He's 190, 6'2", that's perfect.
Yep. And he's got wideouts both sides. Sebastian's to the near side. To the far side is Copeland. Throws it over to Sebastian, complete up to the 20. Let's see where they mark it at. 26-yard line.
I saw a couple.
Sebastian likes to jaw a lot, doesn't he?
Oh, I think he does.
Every play, he's talking to somebody.
I saw a couple games on film, though, where they ran that out, and just when you think you have him, he looks like he's going to go out of bounds. He takes off down the field with it.
Here is Evans. He throws it
Nice.
out of bounds.
That's because of
On top of him was Wasick. Good play by Brady Wasick.
He's had a good game.
Interception, touchdown, 2-point conversion.
Oh,
what hasn't he done?
There's another penalty.
What's that going to be? Picking it up.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about.
The last 4 minutes have been along as much as really.
Yeah,
it's taken a long time, hasn't it, Coach?
Well, they've called all 3 of their timeouts in those.
Yeah,
last
that's
few
what
minutes.
I mean.
So so they're done. They don't have any timeouts. Cover 2, they're playing very deep. They're playing 10, 12 yards.
Evans throws out, and it's incomplete. Trying to go over there to Elijah Collins on that 3rd down, brings up a 4th down, 2:07 to go.
It's ball game right here for sure.
Yep. Catholic can get in victory formation, can't they?
Yep. They sure can.
23-14. What a win for Lexington Catholic, Coach. Come from behind, they were down 14-6, 17 straight, and they're up 23-14. This is a big win for the Catholic program.
Yeah, and I want to compliment this entire coaching staff because you're 1-6. You and some teams were just let down completely, but they got better.
They played like a winner tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Pass complete to the left and dives for it. Good effort, and a 1st down by Colton Barger.
Yeah.
1st down to the 31-yard line, so still life into the lungs of Lloyd Memorial.
And they're managing the clock really well. When having no timeouts left, just working for the 1st downs. But they need 2 scores. So you can't, sooner or later they're going to have to go for it. They're going to have to go deep.
So Ledridge is out here on Sebastian.
Yeah, look at 11. Back pedal.
Evans throws it deep downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended receiver was Griffin, Elijah Griffin.
Okay. They're running like a cover 2 defense. They're playing deep with those guys. The opening is down the sideline. It's not down the middle against the way they're covering, the way they're rolling that coverage. I bet they come back to Evans this time. Make sure. Yeah. Okay.
Kryer and Kern are playing back in safety. Evans fires, and it's going to be tipped, and getting a hand on it was Harrison Ledridge.
Yeah, and it almost bounced off to Collins. Wow.
3rd down and 10 for Lloyd Memorial.
Another big one.
Minute 49 to play.
Yeah, they had to do that. I knew they were going to come back and gun it down the deepest they can, looking for a big chunk play. Now, what you could do here really is run like a slip screen or something like that. And try to break that receiver.
Caleb Evans takes a snap. Back throws it incomplete. It was almost picked off by Cole Space.
Threw that one too high.
So 4th down, and the Catholic people get up and exalting the defense. They want them to hold here, 31-yard line. They can just run victory formation for 3 times and run the clock out. There's no timeouts, right, Coach?
No timeouts.
Caleb Evans.
They're going to do something on this side. They have to.
Barger goes in motion. Evans rolls left. Throws an incomplete, and that'll do it. Catholic will win the game, 23-14. I'm not sure who's throwing the ball, Coach.
I don't understand going back there for like a 5-yard gain when you got your best receivers here on the right side. But good job by Catholic. Enjoy this part of the game.
Yep.
This is the time. They've been a little John over there. This is the time when a coach might want to call a timeout, offensive timeout. Just get out there and say, hey, look, guys, remember, if you get suspended this game, you're suspended next week too. And that's important.
Pendleton County's the opponent for Catholic at Pendleton County. Kern.
See, they're not.
Snap
Lloyd
goes down, takes the knee.
Good
wind the
job.
clock down.
Good job. I think Coach Niederman has done a good job here. If you look at his kids, they know that they can't get 2 scores. There's no way, even a fumble or whatever.
Clock running, 1:18 to go. So they got to get a victory formation at least one more time, maybe twice, right, Coach?
Probably twice.
So let the clock run down. 1-0. It's down to a minute to go. Kern takes a snap and touches his knee.
Must be a baseball player where he scooped that one up.
I think Kern does play baseball. I don't know about basketball. But 39 seconds.
3rd down.
Kern takes a snap, goes down. That'll do it. So that'll run the clock out. Catholic wins it 23-14 after trailing, Coach, 14-6. 17 unanswered points by the Knights. They win it 23-14, and they win the district with a victory next week over Pendleton County.
Yeah, I tell you what, it was a fitting ending for that streak the Catholic has had. Rough season, but again, Gary, when you play a really hard team like they did, and in all respect to Lloyd, their schedule was pretty easy, and they defeated teams easily. They weren't ever in a dogfight like Catholic has been.
Catholic wins it 23-14 here at Lexington Catholic over Lloyd Memorial. For King and Stream, William Warfield, Joe Allen, our videographer, and Mike Meehan. This is Gary Ball. The final score, Lexington Catholic 23, Lloyd Memorial 14. Join us next week for Lexington Christian as they will take on Washington County at Lexington Christian. So long, everybody.